these beautiful abrupt starts and ends to our competitions when I go back and watch these. I'm like,
Yeah.
we sound like we sound like we just discovered where the power button was on our device. I'm like, click, boom. It's like snap goes on.
Hi, welcome to the
Welcome,
recording.
welcome. Are
Welcome.
we live? We are live as all get out. Let's do this. All right, let's see if we can trick this game into actually providing some entertainments.
Yeah, trick it. Come
Trick
on,
it.
game.
Come on,
Pop, pop,
game.
pop.
Pop,
Oh,
pop.
what was I? What was I? Drop.
What do you
What is
like,
the
old
quote?
maps or new maps? We sort of have, okay, Death Trooper or Merlot Trooper?
Merlot. That's the red one,
Merlot.
right?
That's the red one. We. All right, we're
We.
rock chucking and jayhawking.
Oh, I was listening yesterday to Jordan Peterson and Lex Friedman's podcast with
Yeah.
Jordan Peterson.
Oh
Did you
God,
listen to
that's
that?
awesome. I did not see
Yeah,
that.
it's recent. It's
Oh,
very
that's
good.
good.
Very good. Good shit.
Those are good. Those are
What do you?
both. Good.
Yeah, powerhouses. What do you think about the statement? This statement: the opposite of the spirit of power is the spirit of play.
Oh, I love that. I love that. That's yeah, because like power is like you're always thinking about how to gain something from the interaction or take something or secure a resource or something like that. And play is where you're interacting freely with the people and the things around you to try to just have a good time, to goof around.
Right.
Yeah,
For
I
the
like that.
for the fun of the game.
For the fun of the game. Dude, that's like what we got going on here. The fun
That's
of the game.
exactly what we're doing right here. Ding ding ding. The bowling league.
Dude,
The
last
photos
week
on
after
Twitter.
you dropped off, I kept going. And
Yeah.
first off, got my ass handed to me like repeatedly and like consistently. Like I was playing like you and I were doing it together, and I was like, oh, this is the Peter bump right here. Like I have gotten used to your extra gun just like at my side, and I was like, I was realizing I was taking like way too many risks, and then I ended up kind of saddling up with the other people in the team and sort of trying to drag them around to stuff, and it was good. We actually got some stuff done, but
That's cool.
but over the chat, I had like so many people, it was like 3 or 4 people like kind of jump in and want to talk and anyway, okay, so we were talking about doing the podcast with Bailey. All right, technology update. I
And
went
Cheryl.
on a and Cheryl, exactly. Like, okay, so here's how I think it might work out. Imagine if you had two pairs of headsets that are kind of like the ones that we have on now, except they were even better. And there was this little like hockey puck that is the thing that kind of like does all the digitization and interacts with the computer. We have these headsets on and they're wired, so they're wired and they've got the so they're physically connected, so super low latency. You can hear everybody in your headset, and you can but we're also broadcasting online. Anyway, we did I ever tell you about Pandemic, the board game Pandemic?
I don't know.
Dude, it's unbelievably cool. Anyway, we were trying to figure out a way over the chats and stuff to like coordinate a Pandemic board game and how we could play it with like maybe 6 to 8 people. Anyway, I think like maybe 6 people be the max, but it got me thinking.
Pandemic? It's a board game?
It's called Pandemic, and it's an older game. It's like probably like 5-10 years old, but it's literally the best board game you can ever play. It's
Okay.
it's insanely fun, and it has levels. Like you win the game, and then you open up these little boxes, and you get more opportunities to like the rules change and like the whole thing. I'm explaining it poorly, but it is one of the craziest most fun games.
So it's got a creative arc.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm bearing the lead. It's problem solving together. So it's everybody who's playing the game is on the same team. That's kind of cool.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep. So the incentives are
That's
to
a different type of competition.
It is. You're competing against the machine, against the man, or against the the algo.
It's the structure
It's like
of the game.
That's the
wait.
entire. The goal of the game is to bring your team together and to problem solve and to like work as a cohesive whole. Anywho, that guy, we were chatting, and Richard Monk, and he came and joined the network, which was unbelievably cool. And then after that, this kid jumps on. I was like, "Hey man, do you like take kids?" And I was like, "I don't not take kids. As long as you don't get us all like arrested for pedophilia, you're fucking fine, dude." But like, I did not actually say that, but that's what I was thinking. Like when I was a kid, I have a no ask like don't ask don't tell policy with age in this regard. I'm like,
yeah.
But it was so fun to hear this younger person, I can't remember their name, and I was like, dude, as long as we don't like, you know, you're not like offended by what we're saying or whatever, being adults or everything. He's like, I fucking swear all the time. And I'm like, awesome.
All right. Well,
I was like, okay.
That's your rite of passage, I guess. You swear.
Yeah, totally. So I wasn't. It's so strange, I guess. But when okay, so when I think B is the one to do it.
No.
When I got on the internet for the first time, when I was like 5, 6 years old, it was modems and it was text. Everything was text. It never even came up that I was a child when I was like on my early bulletin board systems and stuff like that. It literally never came up.
Proof of work. It's like you made
when
it.
When I went to those bulletin boards, they said, "Hey, sign up with your real age," and I was like, "Sure." And then I'd sign my real age and be like, "Sorry, we don't take children." And I was like, "Oh, okay." So the next time I came, I would just sign up with, you know, I would sign up and be like 22 or whatever. And the early bulletin board systems, this is pre-internet now. The way that they would verify your age is they would ask you questions like, "Who was chief of staff for Nixon?"
Nice.
And it was like unless you were actually paying attention to life, you would never understand that. And it was the kind of shit that kids like would never get. So I had to like go to the library and like research question topics of like adult shit and like bring back those answers and try to sign up for accounts, and you know, eventually you get through the door and you verify with it. But anyway, I was on this one bulletin board in, I think it was in Manhattan, Kansas at the time, and there was a college town.
On B-A.
Oh, they're taking A?
No, I'm on A capping.
Oh, nice. I'm on B capping. We got contested here, but.
Getting shot from behind.
Nice. A's the hard one to take, dude. That is not easy. Anyway, I was on this one website, or this one bulletin board. It's not, and you have to, you know, usually 1 or 2 people can call the bulletin board at the same time. It's not ever. Oh, there's a crowd like lining up. Oh God! Someone just ran up and tried to shoot me in the head, and they were pretty much successful. All right, I'm with you in 5, 4, 3. I had a good side shot on that entire crew that's like working you guys there. I got them kind of wheedled down. Dude, this story is going on and on. Okay, so on a bulletin board system, you could like pirate games. You usually would call some other bulletin board system, get a game, and then you'd pirate it to a game. And there was upload, download quotas and limits, and I always had really good limits because I was a kid and I had tons of extra free time, where everyone else, you know, adults have jobs, and so they have to like, they can't be like uploading like all summer long, which I could. So
keep it up, keep it rolling.
Yeah, dude, we're capping on A here. What's going on? Oh, I see, he's up here.
Oh, we got a BB-8.
All right, I think we're good. We are good. Okay, so I had such a good upload-download ratio that I got to be friends with what was called the PSYOP, the system operator. So the PSYOP was like the man. Like the PSYOP ran the bulletin board. It was like clearly the top person on the totem pole. I had tons of conversations with this PSYOP. I'll just call him like Dennis or something. I can't remember his name. We all had. My name was Chainsaw. I was like, 7. I was like thinking of all these wicked fun names and stuff, and figuring it all out. So anyway, we were like friends, and we talked all the time, like through chat. And he would ask for games, and I'd go find games, and I would I just hooked him up, and I was like a real solid contributor to his little community, right? And he's like, dude, do you want to see like a supercomputer? And I was like, fuck yeah. And so he worked at K-State, which was like the local university, and he worked in the computer room. And at this time, which is in the 80s, the computer took up like half a floor of the building, It was an entire.
Oh, I got murked by beating.
Okay. We got Ray over here out here in these fucking streets. We got a very cautious Ray who does not like dying. Shooting this fuck. All right. Oh, nice.
All right, Kylo
nice.
Ren. Nope.
Kylo Ren, yeah, I think it's
Died
butchered Ray.
too.
That was good. Dude, okay, so what am I trying to say?
A would be.
All right. What do you think? A. It looks like A's already getting some play. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. So anyway, he's like, "You want to see this supercomputer?" And I'm like, "Fantastic." So I show up at K-State and I go to the computing department and I ask for this guy who's like the manager of this place. This dude's in college and he's like probably in his like early 30s or something like that. And I walk in there and I completely had forgot that I'm like a 7-year-old. And like I was like, "Hey, what's going on?" And he just staring at me like, "Fucking chainsaw?" Like, and I'm like, "Yeah." And I'm like, he's like, "Oh my god!" And you know, it took me years to kind of sort through the cues, but he was like, he was just thinking like, "What have I said to this child? And can I be held? Okay, you know, am I gonna get into trouble?"
Yeah, is this gonna be bad?
Is this gonna be bad for me? And I was just like, I didn't realize, he basically gave me like a really quick tour and was like, "I'm so sorry, I gotta go." And I never, you know, he was cool to me on the bulletin board, but he was never like the same, obviously. But but anyway, it's just in a previous world there was very little check on whether or not, you know, it was just how old you could be online.
Right, it's like based on maturity. Oh,
based on maturity.
Do stuff here.
Can you type? Yeah.
Well, it's not even can you type. It used to be like,
yeah.
"Oh, this kid can work now." Yeah, let's put him in. He can plant corn 6 inches apart. Let's go.
Exactly, dude. You are completely on it. I was not even
stuck by somebody.
Dude. We got Ray back on A. You know it. You're watching. Oh, they got you.
Someone's behind.
No worries. I'm gonna reincarnate here with Kylo, and we're gonna hose the Ray. Where are you?
Wow.
Anyway, yeah, it was this shock where I was like, "Oh, right, when I signed up as an adult, and they've just been looking at my age on there, and I've been passing as an adult." So anyway, I think it is just based on behavior, and can you hang? Can you hang? Can you hang? Waiting for objectives. Oh, this guy knows exactly where we're headed. Look at this. He's like charging that. I'm just following Kylo Ren here. That's my plan. He knows this level pretty well here. Anyway, it got me thinking like, dude, what is the legality of kids and shit online? I'm like, oh yeah, it's terrible. Like I'm sure. And then I started thinking about it, and I was like, dude, who asks about their age if they're worried? But I was like, a cop. I was like, maybe I'm just talking about cops. A cop.
Yeah.
You know, someone who's got a little extra time in their pedo unit to like sort people out. It's like, dude, whatever.
Yeah. Whoopee.
Such an uncomfortable conversation because we live in a world that's like supposes that kids can't figure this out. In my generation, we figured it out every day.
Well, kids can figure it out. They can also be easily
taken advantage of.
Yeah.
I was also thinking like text video, like in our video world. If you get in any situation where someone wants to be on video with you, you cannot fake that shit. You know, it's not easy to fake that.
Yeah. Well, there's been some crypto scams. They've been using deepfakes and like completely.
That would be where you'd see that's where you'd see the best deepfakes because that's where the money is, right? If you can fake it, like any place there's cash trading hands is where your awesome tech is going to show up, right? For faking.
Yeah. Well.
So what was the fake? What was it? They were impersonating a famous person, and that famous person was like, "Buy this shit."
They're impersonating core contributors.
Oh God! Like programmers,
getting them and talking to their community and getting their community to.
No. So you need like a secret handshake now, to like or something.
Practically.
You'd have to. Okay, so when you see a video of someone, you have to ask them questions only a human can answer. Well, I guess they're just deep faking it.
Answer.
You're right, dude. Oh, that's wild. Like, how many shared secrets could you have before someone could
It
learn them all,
fucking
you know?
sucks is what it does. That's
It
it.
fucking
You
sucks.
know?
You're so funny.
It just sucks. Like that's not easily
Yeah,
let's imagine. Yeah.
that's gonna cause
I don't
trouble.
know. I don't know. My guess is the cadence would have to be a little bit off. Like, it can't,
Yeah, the
I don't
cadence would
know.
have to be out. There'd have to be like some unusually long pauses while they looked up facts.
Yeah.
But
I
if
don't
they were
know.
typing something, I mean, but yeah, you could do. Maybe you could give them some kind of really tricky physical things, like hands on the head, hands on the side, hands on the head, hands on the side. You know, like when you were a kid, and you had like special handshakes with people, or you know, like pop, 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 pop. You know, or you had like a little. Dude, I was alive for like 1 minute, and I cannot believe. Oh, they just cleared us. Okay, no worries. We can do it again. We got 2 minutes.
BB-8.
Oh. Yeah, I took down some.
BB-8 zapped me. He came around the corner. How the fuck?
Okay. How do we get out of here? Where are we headed?
This
it
is
over
how
here?
I went up last time.
Okay, let's go that way. This is an unfamiliar part of this map to me. I've played this level a bunch, but I do not know what this is.
Where am I? Help!
So the deep fakes, they're coming, they're here, they're taking crypto off the table.
They're taking crypto off your table.
Off your table?
They're taking your crypto away.
They're taking your shit. Robot. Yeah, as long as there's money to be...
But I mean,
it just means you can't trust
your
as
own
much.
bank, bitch. Yeah, you gotta watch. You gotta be. You're managing all that risk now. What the fuck? Did you see that Wookiee run at me?
I can't believe it. Okay, yeah. I did not see it, but you are doing great. You are smart to hold back over the edge there. I'm right behind you. 2, 1. Alright, here we go. Fuck that guy.
Damn, they're just charging.
Okay, we gotta just thin them the fuck out. Damn it. Okay, back with you in 8. Damn son. You're the only respawn, so you might want to hold back. Okay, no worries. No worries. Got 30 seconds. No worries, no worries. The intel came too late.
Yep.
Dude, we were so close on this one.
How low I was.
We were so close on this one. We almost had this. Oh, that guy, the claw. No. We lost a member here. Oh no, we didn't. All right, we got the subject. 10 seconds to get on base. 10 seconds to get on base. Nothing matters but being on base. 3, 2, 1. Oh.
Didn't make it in time.
Didn't make it in time. All good. All good. Warm-up battle.
I didn't realize I was the last one. Ugh,
no worries. No worries.
To the right shit.
Not a big deal, my friend. Not a big deal.
Oh.
They really made a good push. I'm thinking maybe we should have been more conservative when we were that close to locking it in.
Right.
Like a little more cover, a little less jumping out in the middle. That would be my advice to me.
What's your advice to you?
My advice to me. You know what was so cool about being a kid and hanging out with all these adults, and they just basically treat you like an adult, is it was like an upward mobility thing for maturity. It was like they weren't pulling any punches. And so I was very interested in that. I was these crazy adults in my life that make all these impact. I'm like very interested in doing what they're doing. So I can get closer to having my own place.
Yeah. Place in the world. You gotta forge yourself out a niche.
I thought a lot about moving out when I was a kid. I moved out the day I turned 18. I moved out the day I turned 18. The day I turned 18 and my mom realized I could just not legally be at her house, she gave in to all my demands that I'd been making for years. And I was like, all right, I think I actually stayed another month or two, and then I bailed. But all good. I would not have wanted to raise me as a parent. I would have been a real handful.
Yeah. What happened? But you're a product of your environment, dude.
That's 100%. But just taking full responsibility as an adult, I imagine it feels. Yeah, I can't remember how it felt as a kid, but you have a choice. But I was the oldest of like a big family, which was awesome. I love my brothers and sisters, but I was I was just too close to my mom. My mom and I, it was my mom and I was babysitting kids, and I was 5, and she moved out, or she split up with my dad, and so anyway, it was just a massive amount of responsibility that got put on me like really early, and I, just kind of took it on and grew up a little too fast. But um yes. So anyway, I looking back on it, it was very important to die to my old self and find my new self, which I was very interested in getting on with. And the sucky part about it is siblings. Like when you have to make this transition, and it's just I have not been as close to my siblings as I would have wanted to be, and they were like my best friends. But time to get out here in these streets when I was 18 and like figure it the fuck out.
So by leaving at 18, you just feel like you. How close are your siblings?
I have a brother that is like 2 years younger and a sister that is 3 years younger, and then the next one is 10 years younger, and then the next one is 16 years younger. So anyway,
because I definitely feel I went to boarding school, and I definitely feel like
really
I haven't been as close to my siblings.
What age were you at the boarding school?
I went to boarding school when I was like 14.
14? That's early, dude. I mean, I don't know, for boarding school, maybe that's the perfect age, but what did you think about it? What was the
I wanted to go, but I had a bunch of younger siblings, and my parents were just busy, so I was just and they were like pretty conservative about like who I got to hang out with and what I got to do. So I was just like ready to not be under anyone's thumb.
Yeah, that's exactly how I felt when I was 18.
So it worked out. I was excited to go. I didn't really have any trouble with being homesick or anything. I distinctly remember my parents like getting in the vehicle they came in and leaving, and that being really sad for me and whatnot. But like aside from after that, like it wasn't
once you got through that cry.
Yeah, once I got through that one, the only time I ever was homesick again was the first time I got sick.
Right, because you were like,
school.
You're like, oh, what, mom, dude, where's the chicken soup?
Yep, yeah, exactly. I just want somebody to take care of me, not just like, ooh, you're sick, stay in your room.
I remember when I was on my own at 18 and like being in an apartment I was renting and just sitting there in ecstasy that I was like, I'd go and get my own groceries, and then I would like, watch something on the cheesy TV and the VHS tapes I had, and then I would just be like, it was mine. It was like it was my choice. I was just really in a hurry to grow up. Yeah. That's cool though. I mean, my youngest brother, he went to boarding school, and very similar situation. He had lots of older brothers and sisters, and I don't know what my mom was doing at that time, but yeah, he went at an early-ish kind of age, and I don't know. I haven't had deep conversations with him about it, but I know that the fam was a lot better. He was like raised by like 3 older, cooler Gen Xers. we just loved on the younger two. It was just the best, most of the time we were the ones putting them to sleep and making meals a lot of times. What is going on? We are not taking C with the rapidity that we normally do. I'm going with Dave Papa Bear. Come on, Dave, here we go. God, maybe we switch up our strategy here. Maybe our strategy was based on taking this shit early. No, we gotta go C because we only have a minute left.
Command post contested.
Yeah, they got someone probably right around the edge. There it is. All right.
Capturing.
You're out front. It's awesome.
That's dangerous.
Okay, we got contesting. All right, we gotta clear him out. Clear him out with the contest. wounded like 2 of them. I did not kill them. I do not want wounds, I want deaths. Alright. Cap'n. Damn. This is not... Okay, we have on the enemy team, we have the same guy Reach that we had last week. That person likes to play at this time.
Reach?
Yeah, Reach. Reach was on the opposite of these. It was on our same server several times last week. Just a person named REECH. Yeah, they like playing the whatever the characters are on the other side of our balance here. Okay, cool. I think we like B on this one. Nice.
Yeah, I've got a... Yeah. Hey, buddy.
Alright. Get back to some
I gotta make sure I
here.
don't sit too close to this game.
When I was growing up, they said your eyes could go bad from sitting too close to the screen, but it was just an inference. They just thought that. It wasn't actually true.
Yeah.
Turns out, nothing to it.
Turns out, don't stare at the sun, and that's about it.
Yeah, don't
Now, your
stare at
eyes
the
can
sun.
get tired, and honestly, like, it's more of a... Yeah, your eyes get fatigued.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
if you
probably
wear
like just
blue
the
light
like the eye
glasses,
strain.
Yeah,
You know,
if you
I
wear
just
blue
got
light
glasses.
that it does make a difference.
I was supposed to get glasses like 5 years ago, and I was just like, forget it. These are uncomfortable. I do not want to do it. And now my eyes have gotten to the point where I have to get them. Anyway, I just went to like Costco like last weekend and got some ordered to go pick them up.
What is your prescription?
Fucking, that's a great question. I do not have it memorized. It's like, but I have to get progressives now because I put it off too long.
Regressive lenses?
Progressive, yeah, like where you can like look down and it's a close-up magnification, and then if you look
Transition,
over that,
okay,
it's
yeah,
distant. Yeah. Dude, he just
You
paused.
need both.
But anyway, I got blue blocking on everything.
Yeah, so there is a thing with blue blocking. You don't want to wear those in the morning when you get up then.
That's right, because you want to get that sweet sunlight in your brain.
Yep.
You know, I might have just got them on my computer version. I run my computer stuff with on night mode all the time though, because it blocks the blue.
Yeah.
I forget what normal looks like. Everything's blue blocked in my life these days. But yes, you're right. You want that when you're to reset your brain skis.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's good. It's your circadian rhythm.
Yep.
It's really important for that.
There's a lot of fucking people in there.
Oh, hey, buddy. Yeah.
Nice. That was awesome, dude. You just brutalized. They're heavy. They're ugly. They're ugly mutant. God, I need to get a little more courage here. I should be running in a little more. All right. Just hanging back. All right. Over to the left. They're coming over the ridge.
Why are they freezing in the air?
That's
Have you noticed that?
Kylo Ren's superpower. He freezes them, then you can just like kind of poach them for a while they refract. Dude, we're gonna get to Mau's castle this time. We never get there on this level, or we haven't the last few times. Mau's castle's fun.
Oh yeah.
All right. Dude, shoot your gun. Okay, cool. I can hear it. Nice. Thanks.
Quite enough.
Yes. No, I have been based on some of our conversations. I have been thinking about this quite deeply, and the world is just a better place now because of the internet. I mean, I know it's like all crazy, and it's like our political system's all fucked up, and everything's all jacked, and all this, you know. But like, I think what's happening is our political system is just so damn slow that it can't keep up with technology, and so social media makes it look dumb. Social media makes it look like it's not even trying, and it's
that
not.
would
It
make
just,
a lot of sense.
yeah. But also, reading this book over at the Genesis
911.
Council, We were hanging out at the Genesis Council, and the reading this book called Steal Like an Artist. And Steal Like an Artist is a, god dang it, this is so much chaos.
Cannot see.
Alright. Command post contested. Where is... Okay, they're hiding. They're butchered. Alright. But anyway, there's this quote from the book, and it was from Jay-Z. And Jay-Z was saying, once upon a time, you could only listen to the people who were in your family. Your family were your ancestors, and they were right there, and you listened to them or you didn't. Now you get to choose your own ancestors, meaning people just get to go to the internet.
Your context. You get to choose the context you soak in. Oh my god, I just got it.
You just got shot in the back. You just got murdered, like honorlessly.
Fast.
I'm gonna fucking avenge you, dude.
Yeah, dude. But so people can't.
But now people can choose who they listen to.
Yeah.
Can you imagine how many people think of Jordan Peterson as like their like strong father? You know, whoever their whoever their dad is, they're like, this is the dad that'll never let me fucking lose or sleep on the job or anything.
That's what's cool about that conversation is Lex asked him about similar vein stuff, like
really,
like meeting, like what it's like to meet people, like
that are just like that have him in like a family
that
area.
know you more than you know them, you know?
Yeah. We got BB-8 over here. You know, you're shooting him. Nice, dude. Nice. Oh no, we won this one not too long ago. I'm remembering now. Okay, cool. Yeah, I love this. I love this final map. This is incredibly fun in here. I love this part where we gotta throw him out of the courtyard.
Yeah, I'm coming at him from the side here.
Yeah, Kylo Ren's really good at what he does.
Yeah.
He's using that. We are benefiting massively from his superpower cities. I hope he uses his cities for good and to find God, otherwise they'll become a spiritual trap for him. He'll just spend his life moving coasters with his mind and not really get to God. It'll fucking suck. But whatever. I can only be so worried about Kylo Ren's soul.
Yeah, you gotta stop. You gotta figure out when you've cared enough
to turn it off.
for somebody. Yeah.
Exactly. So anyway, in Jay-Z's model, people just can like listen to whoever they want to. Just think about that. If you're a human of any kind, I trust that you're only going to listen to shit that you kind of like or that is good or that you find to be somewhat, somewhat interesting. And just that right there means that like anybody with access to the internet kind of gets raised by some pretty cool people. I would say. I even think that human nature would tilt it positive all the time. Like you wouldn't even. I don't even think you have to worry about people hanging out with bad people.
Naturally look for the good examples. Yeah.
You would naturally look for the good. Oh, someone just put foot on. Okay, great. They're right in here. This Kylo. Hey, what's up, Ray? Oh, Ray just like caught me in the race. We are literally. I cannot even tell. We are 1 second of Occupado from winning this. Nice job, dude. Oh, you're jumping on that guy. That was so fun.
I was trying to run out. I got stuck in the doorway and I was getting shot.
Alright. Kylo Ren is deigned to join us. Okay, we're going to have to redo this, but that's okay. We got a very short path to victory. Dude, nice.
Oh, it's a run.
Nothing like your enemies holding still and not firing back at you to like
yay!
Really butcher their asses. This is almost too easy. Almost.
Reach! I got him!
Nice.
Wow. This Kylo Ren clean.
Well, look at that 1 second. Up. That guy was crazy, dude. Who is that guy? That was like he made that so that was like a really well balanced team. He was out front holding him. We were just mowing him down with automatic weapons. That's crazy.
It was a well balanced team. That's for sure.
We're like at the end of these guys. Look at these guys.
Funchy.
It's Funchy. Yeah. What's up? It's Funchy. Man. So yeah, I people are always worried about like, oh, what if people say bad stuff online or whatever? It's like people who are saying negative shit sound terrible. Like, they don't sound happy, and humans like to hang out with things that make them happy. You know, it's like, I guess, anyway, if you just got rid of all
Yeah.
the censorship, it would be perfect, because if there
Well,
was someone who was crazy out there, you would, all the good people in the world would be like, don't listen to that guy, he's crazy, or the gal, or
yeah,
whatever.
but crazy also attracts crazy.
That's true, but it usually only flourishes in darkness, right? It only flourishes in like isolation. The
Yeah.
crazy, it
The
almost requires
longer
it.
you stare into the abyss,
Abyss, it stares
you'll
back at you.
eventually find it'll stare back at you.
Nietzsche. That's
Let's
awesome.
get it.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
You
When
shouldn't
you stare
be
long into an abyss, the abyss stares into you.
right.
Dude, thinking about that
Eventually,
Jeremy
you see
Corbyn.
the darkness in the light, though. That's what Jordan Peterson
See the darkness and
said.
the light. Dude, that guy just is like,
See the light in the darkness.
the light in the darkness. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. The Jordan Peterson, like, he is so over the top. Like, he just can't help but have an intense conversation, like, all the time, every
Yeah,
day.
I
It's
know.
like it's like, you should totally figure out weed, Jordan Peterson. Like,
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
should hack the
He
weed
literally
quotient.
has like his body, like he was in a perpetual
I
state
know.
of anxiety due to his
Yeah.
his an
Yeah. Due to
inability
being
to
like
breathe from
everybody's
a
psychic
allergic
punching bag,
reaction.
like the
Yeah,
world's psychic punching bag for like multiple years. Yeah, that'll do that to you.
I'll do it.
But he was also on those benzos, which gave him kind of a shield against that stuff, and maybe that kind of pushed it a little further, you know, in terms of the conflict. But
Yeah, he
whatever.
talked about that his benzo stuff, which is different than what Joe Rogan was kind of saying.
Oh, that's cool.
So he said
Joe
some more
Rogan is my
about
preferred
that.
echo chamber.
Yeah. That's the last I heard about it, about any of Jordan Peterson's issues until yesterday.
What was the name of the right wing guy who was super yelly in everybody's face a couple years ago?
Michael Malice?
Nah, he's
No,
cool.
he's not right wing. He's an anarchist.
Yeah, he's an anarchist. No, he was like right wing radio. Um,
Radio.
God, not Glenn Beck, not that guy. What was the dude? Anyway, he was on opiates, and he was like super mean to people, and it was because he couldn't feel a damn thing because he was just like opiated out of his brain, out of his mind. Anyway,
Nice.
not that that's Jordan Peterson's situation, but I was like, I think like you would, if you didn't medicate the feeling that you were getting from the world, like more or less like hating on you all the time, it might modify behavior. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah. Jordan wasn't taking benzos to sleep. He was taking it at small doses for his other issues.
Oh, that's cool.
And
Not
yeah.
for anxiety.
Not for anxiety.
Oh, crazy. Isn't that what it's for, though?
No.
I don't know. This
don't
is not my
remember
area.
anymore. I'm too far out.
No worries. They're taking B over here. We're gonna stop the steal over here. What's up? That's cool. No, I think Jordan Peterson's utterly amazing. I love his books. I read the first one. I have started the second one, I think.
Yeah.
I was gonna see him in March, but we had a death in the family. My mother-in-law died, and we had to roll up and go see her through to the other side. And so, anyway, it was the exact same time I was gonna go see the JP.
The JP.
JP.
So when you're seeing someone to the other side,
Oh yeah.
what's that?
Just praying for him. Yeah. So I do a if I am serious about my altered state of consciousness, I use a shamanic drum tape. It is a recording that I have used since I was like 18 years old, and it is a 7 cycle per second beat. So it's just it's a classic frame drum, and it goes doom 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 doom. And when I use this, it's very easy for me to shift into a theta state of consciousness, which is like more dream-like, and then I basically meditate. I pray with God, and because of the altered sound track, I can I'll see stuff. I'll go into a more or less like a dream, And yeah, so with my mother-in-law there, it was all about just making sure she got to her people on the other side, making sure she was happy. When I was graveside, I saw Jesus come and get her. It's like it's hard to compete with the Jesus in terms of the psychopath. Not that you want to. Yeah. So it was just praying for her, praying for my brother-in-law and his wife and the family, and we just went up there for like a couple days and did all that. And yeah.
So you have visuals of that?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll see it like the same way I'm seeing this screen in front of me right now. It actually feels more real than this world in a lot of ways because I don't know. It's
because of the magnetism of the force you're dealing with or seeing.
It's almost like if I'm really tuned in and it's really working, I'm seeing kind of the truth, I guess, and the truth just looks cooler than our world.
Yeah.
It's just like a better dream. It's a better dream than this one. Depends on where I'm at. Sometimes you have to go to places where aren't lovely or whatever. But yeah, I studied. So I took a course in core or more or less basic shamanism when I was 18, and I started to use those simple techniques, and I used them all through my 20s and 30s to navigate the world. When I was in that Christian mystic group, I had to stop. I had to stop, put that on pause for a little bit, but I picked it up again in 2012, and I went through a 3-year shamanic training, which was kind of like a long-term project for just getting better and better and better. Dude, we just won that. They did not take our first position from us on that map. That was a solid win.
Yeah.
I was looking back at the catalog of all the teaching and all the things I've done over the last 2 years, and I was realizing, okay, so January 2020, I shift gears, and I had been at my new job that I currently am at for 4 months. I'd been there for 4 months, and I was getting ready, and I was ready to move and do something new, and build something new. And I started a new Facebook channel, a new YouTube channel. I started a new Twitter, or I had an old Twitter handle from 2009 or something, 11, I can't remember. But anyway, and January 2020, I'm like, dude, I'm going to teach this ministerial class that I've always wanted to teach. And the first part was about heart math, and the second part was about ADL ministry and the legal status of it. And then the third part was about shamanism. And I was realizing that I never taught the third part about the shamanism part. I recorded some stuff and I was going to put it out, but then March of 2020 kicked in and the whole world changed. And I just shifted gears, got into the dancing, got into just making art in my art bunker, which is my studio down here. And yeah, I was just confident that the other night. I was like, it would be insanely fun to teach a few people how to do shamanism who wanted to do it regularly and just learn the techniques and yeah, take it to the next level. I'm gonna just tell you all my plans. I'm gonna build a pod.
Tell me your plans.
Here's my plans.
Yeah,
I'm building it.
Wait, maybe before your plan, what's the ADL? What is ADL ministry?
ADL?
ADL? What's that?
Yeah, so Alliance of Divine. When I was in 2013, in 2013, I was on a shamanic journey, and I was with Jesus and Mary, and they sat me down in this intense way, and they said, "We got to tell you something really serious right now." And I was like, "All right," and they were like, "You need to go find ADL ministry in this journey I was in." And I was like, and they were like, "It's Alliance of Divine Love." And I was like, okay. So I got off, I hung up the phone, I came out of my journey,
yeah.
and then I started searching for it, and I found it, and it was a group of ministers who, basically in the 1970s, they were into tarot cards.
Okay.
And they were trying to become ministers in the Unity Church movement, and the people at the Unity Church, and Unity Church is a very liberal kind of form of Christian mysticism. They are there's a whole history there, but anyway, what they did, the Unity ministerial training program was like, dude, tarot cards are like of the devil. Like, you can't do that. And they were like, it's not of the devil. It's like my own intuition. Why would that be a bad thing? And anyway, so they got kicked out of the Unity ministerial program, but they formed their own, and they formed their own legal status. And the whole purpose of the Alliance of Divine Love was to give legal protection for people to practice spiritually. And the principle that they set up was that it has to be for the highest degree of love. So highest degree of love just means, oh, there's someone camping on us here. Highest degree of love just means that whatever you do it for love. And you can tell when you're doing it right, because after you're done, there'll be more love.
Yeah.
So it's a really nice. I've thought about ministry and how you actually tell when it's working. But like, love is a really good way to tell. Like, if you I just blasted myself.
Do I want to be here still? No. All right, it's not working.
Yeah, totally. What's the fruit on this tree? Oh, it's a lot of hate and a lot of crazy feelings. Wait, dude, temp. Come on, temp agent. Let's go. All right, so okay, we're going to A. This other person's going to A. Let's go to A. I'm sure they're sleeping on B, so we'll follow this human to A. Anyway, so I've said it like 8 times. Alliance of Divine Love is a group of humans who use their intuition a lot. Sometimes they're like fortune tellers. Sometimes they're like just spiritual counselors. Sometimes they're shamanic practitioners, like I am, and like some are Christian mystics. There's a few people who are into Paramahansa Yogananda in there, who are into self-realization and like the direct experience of God. But you don't have to be. The unifying factor is just that you're a minister. You're here to serve, and you are basically aligned with the concept that ministry should be about promoting love and creating that greatest degree of love. And so if that kind of qualifies you, you can probably get along with the ADL humans. And then once you have that, you have your own 501c3. 501c3 is the legal, the IRS designation for a church. Yep. Yeah. If you do the work, you can get, you can be tax-free, but you don't have to be tax-free. It's easier not to. I'm not tax-free. I just pay taxes on the $0 of income I make from my ministry. So it's a low tax rate.
I don't make any money. That's what happens.
I don't make any money on the. Oh, that's our shield over there. I just blew it up. But anyway, so Alliance of Divine Love, most people don't need it. But if you're like a spiritual counselor, or you're going to pray for people, or you're going to do some kind of spiritual healing that's not covered by your local jurisdiction, like I trained as a massage therapist, and I'm a certified massage therapist. I'm not licensed currently though to do it in Colorado. But so you couldn't say like I'm a massage therapist and it's under my ADL ministry that I'm doing this, because it's covered by the state. But anything else that is not covered by the state, sometimes Reiki healing is like this when people do like energy hands-on healing. Anyway, you become a minister, and then you're legally protected because it is separation of church and state. And if you're doing spiritual work, then the government can go fuck off. And that's how it should be. That's what America's good at. Not interfering with people's spiritual and religious beliefs. And that's what they should get better at. There's a reason why that shit was established. And 23,000. There's over 23,000 flavors of Christianity practiced in America. 23K, dude. Like, that's like, and a lot of those, a lot of those Christians are like, dude, everyone else is doing it wrong. It's like, really? Everyone? Wrong?
Yeah, exactly.
Really?
Yeah, that's always my biggest problem with Christians.
It's just a silliness.
So
I think
everyone else is wrong?
Everyone else is wrong and we're right.
Yeah,
I know. It's kind of a flaw. It's a flaw in some of the Christian approach to things, that there's this one way, and it's like, no, even Jesus wasn't that worried about it with the Jews and stuff, being a Jew and everything.
Everyone's the same. We're all looking for the same secret sauce.
Access to the source, access to God, access to love. So anyway, Jesus and Mary guided me to ADL.
ADL, yeah.
And I actually am I took, so it took 2 years to train as a minister, then it took me another 2 years to train as a mentor, and an ADL mentor is someone who can help another person through the ADL process, and then they can become a mentor, or I'm sorry, they can become a licensed minister. And of course you can do things, you can marry people, you can bury people, you can do all the stuff ministers can do legally. So you can officiate at weddings. Some people have just like whole businesses where that's what they do, and the ADL ministry is kind of like a checkbox. But there's a lot of people that really do think of it as like their spiritual home. And, yeah, we had our sort of national minister conference last weekend. That was pretty good.
That's cool. Is that virtual?
It was all virtual. The crowd that's putting it on is digging the virtual because it's like cheap as shit to put it on, you know. And it was just. I have made some friends there. The crowd is much older. It's a much older crowd, and I have, you know me, I've been kind of busy doing stuff for the last 2 years. But
been busy doing
all kinds of cool
stuff all at your house.
Yeah, but like when I'm saying like, but that's what legally makes me like Rev Paul. Like I'm a reverend, and like in the legal sense of the situation, because I'm an ADL minister. And every spiritual group that I've ever been a part of has dissolved, like every one. And so in that regard, I was hoping this one was going to be my last one for this life. I was like, I'll just be in a chapel of one person, and as long as I don't dissolve it, it won't dissolve. And so that was why. Yeah.
Dude.
A very long way of saying though that I felt a calling to help other people find God and become ministers. And I still have it. It's hard out here in these streets, figuring out the right way to be in the world and move forward. And I mean, be
in the world but not of the world. What does that mean to you?
to me, yeah, that means like you've got to like walk around and pay taxes and do everything else, but like don't use the algo of the world to like assess yourself. It's not the right one. Like the only algo that counts is contact with God. You know, that Jesus like put your treasures in heaven. That's where I'm going with that. Like what you want is you want the source. You want the pearl of great price. The thing that when you find it, you'd give up anything to keep it. And dude, that was my story. When I was 16, I saw God. It was like nothing mattered until I could have that every day, all the time. Like nothing. And I was like, that was my 20s. But God loves me, and the universe loves me, and I met a sweet wife when I was 24. We got married. There's been lots of. I didn't have to give up. I didn't have to give up like everything for my spiritual pursuit. A couple times I did have to give up everything, but in the end, I got more than I gave, so I'm lucky.
Nice.
Yeah, I think it's just. I think
cookie crumbles.
Wow. Yeah, the cookie crumbles. Yeah. Some people are called to be a minister, or some people are called I wanted to be a monk. Like I was like as a child I would I'll incarnate here with you. There we go. When I was a kid, I would watch like the priests at my Catholic masses do mass, and I'd try to memorize their movements. I was like, I'm gonna need to do this someday. And I always took the religious thing like insanely serious, and I just think that's like kind of just tips me in the direction of reincarnation, because there's no way I got that from any place other than a previous incarnation.
That desire.
Just that desire to be in a monastery, to have a teacher, to know God, those three, that just drove me like through my 20s. And I found all those. I found God. I became a monk in a monastery. I joined several spiritual organizations and kind of served terms of service for all of that. And I'm so lucky. But it's like it did require to give everything though. It wasn't like freely, it wasn't like no cost. It was 100% cost, but I like that cost.
What do you have to give? Like, how do you measure that?
Yeah. How do you mean?
How do you mean? Like, well, what's the fine line between like what you're capable of and what you're resourced to be able to do, and
yeah. Okay. I hear you.
You're not biting off more than you can chew.
Yes.
It's like there's this healthy amount of
giving.
giving, yeah.
100%.
Where
I hear
if
you.
you're not managing your resources good enough,
You
you,
you are in a different
you're
phase of life, my friend. You are in the establishing home and core family of your own kind of phase of life, yeah?
yeah.
And so that is I would say everything goes into that. Like everything goes into establishing those basic solid connections with obviously with God, but then but like with primary mate, you know, home, your career, all this kind of stuff. That stuff. Hold on a sec. Hello. Sorry, thought I heard something.
Mm,
That's the stuff to do early. That's the stuff to do early because it gets harder the later in life that you do it or whatever. But also you got to kind of listen to what you're called to do, and like you might be on some kind of like special path or you know some kind of special training regime or whatever with the universe. But um, yeah, in terms of giving, 100%, you've got to have a firm foundation. And in this day and age, I think that means you got to have an income, you got to have like a stable day job, because if you don't have a day job and you try to do spiritual as your everything as like your income, you end up getting into marketing. I think more than most people would want to. You have to become like a marketer of your own spirituality. And I see that as like a real trap for people. Like, you know, I see a lot of people in like their 20s and their 30s who are like, I'm this or I'm that. And it's like, and you're in your 20s. Like, it's fine. It's not the end of the world. But it's also, for myself, the path of having solid income means that, and just a solid life home situation means that I have something to give, right? So how do I figure out what the right level of that is? It's basically my relationship with God. Like I ask God, I think about it, I ask for ways to like be of service. I want to be of service. You know, I want that to be real. And you know, over the years, God and I have really worked out a shorthand in terms of, you know, I'll see something coming my way, and God will be like, "That's this," and I'll know it as something that is a part of my, you know, life path with God or whatever. And then I just like, yeah, and then it's just like kind of natural. Just kind of happens. Dude, victory. That Kylo Ren, is that the same? Was that the same character? Was that the same guy, or just another guy who was really good at Kylo Ren?
I think that was a different guy.
He was playing a great
He
Kylo
was
Ren.
playing it differently.
Yeah.
So.
But I think it's okay. So here's what I like about ADL. If love is the destination and the path and the method, if it's just love like that, right? Learn to love more, apply love more, use your heart, your mind, your soul to like love more, like get active with it. If that's the path, there is only one human who knows when you're on the path, and that's you. Because only you can detect if you are currently being loved by God or by the universe or by anyone. And so, yeah, when it's love in front of you, it's very easy to take another step, right? That's why all those early Christian saints and martyrs could like, right after the church was established, Rome, you know, got about their business trying to get rid of all these Christians. And
got about their business.
yeah, they were like, we're getting rid of all these people, and there were so many Christians that were like thrown into the Colosseum and eaten by lions and all this stuff. And there's just one story after another of those people just shining in love, and like, you know, the lions lay down, or you know, arrows don't kill them or whatever. And it's many times they died, but they died in these like advanced states of ecstasy. That's like an extreme example, but it's an example of like how love really can do anything. Even when you're like in a cage with tigers, you can fucking figure it out. Love will help you.
The truth.
Yeah. I think it's like, I think there's also a lot of my 20s and 30s was integrity. Just like, how do I remain consistent with what I'm really pursuing and what I really mean and say, and how can I line that all up and keep it lined up? That was a big deal to me.
Yeah. It's a good thing to put effort into.
Yes. Well, that's Jordan Peterson. Tell the truth, right? He's all about that.
Yeah, it is true. It is something he does say. One thing about with me though, I feel like I get in my I struggle to communicate because I end up being worried about that
How would you say it? Worried about what?
Worried about worried about saying the truth or saying something
Yeah.
that I don't mean accidentally because
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to articulate something that's obviously deeper than I can easily get out of my mouth.
Dude,
And
that is a good problem to have. You are concerned about telling the truth, so you're not sure you've quite got the right phrasing yet.
well, yeah, it's not even it's the truth, but it's also like looking stupid. Um, so it's a
Yeah.
combination of both. But at the same time, I'd say it's looking stupid, but
Yeah.
probably some of the reason I struggle is because I don't know, smoke weed too.
Smoke weed. The weed makes you honest, is what it does. It basically increases your empathy, so you pay attention to other people more. It loosens your lips, right? So you just like talk a lot more. I think that cannabis gives you a lot of courage, honestly. I feel my heart swell when I'm high. Like I feel
Yeah.
myself taking risks that I would never take if I was just like cold sober, like just kind of looking at something. And cannabis is the the Hindus think of it as a meditation aid, and that's the wild thing about it. So like when a stoner is where's this dude hanging out? Okay, so like when a stoner is like losing track of their thought or whatever, what one explanation for it could be that your brain is hyper focusing on something just not what you need to be focused on. Like like your brain is hyper focused on like one aspect of something, and then somebody's asking you a question about the other thing, and you can't switch gears as easy because you're really deeply focused. Like it's like really strong in front of you. So anyway, that's
Interesting. Yeah,
yeah.
no,
So
that makes sense.
so
That
when
makes
you're
a
sitting
lot
and
of
meditating
sense.
and you're like looking for God in meditation, cannabis actually helps with that in my experience, because it opens your heart, it calms your mind, it puts you in touch with your emotions, and love is an emotion. And if God is love, which I believe it is, like I know it is, if God is love, then it kind of helps you get into it. It helps you get closer to it, and it's kind of like a cheat code for meditation in a lot of ways, like real meditation. But anyway, that's positive cannabis. The other thing
Yeah.
is like
So I'm just in my head about it. I've been so brainwashed
well,
that I'm
dude,
like,
keep going for what,
yeah,
like, okay,
no,
so
I feel it.
my
And I just need
my
to read more too. Honestly, I think reading will help me
yeah,
articulate myself better. But then I never have time to read. But I
meditate,
do.
pray.
I should have to do that instead of like watching TV with my girlfriend, and then she's gonna be like, "Why aren't you paying attention to me?"
I'm like, we're paying attention to the tube.
Yeah.
You know what you do? You know what you do in that case? It's like well, anyway, what I do in that case is I'm like, yeah, okay, so I don't want to necessarily just sit around and watch TV, but I do want to hang out with you. So let's hang out and talk intensely for like 20 minutes and do nothing else, just us.
Right.
And then you kind of fill the relationship cup, and then you anyway, then you go off and do whatever you wanted to do, like whatever you were thinking about doing anyway, meditate, pray, whatever. But
That's
asking God, like however you see it, like whatever the current version of your understanding of that, like, which is always personal. It's always personal, and it always evolves. Like every time I go to God, my understanding of it gets deeper and richer, and that's just the way it is with anybody. But it's the way it is with any relationship. But when you're in relationship with God like that, it's like you don't go into God's presence and it doesn't change you. So even when you're thinking about God or trying to approach God, or you're in the outer sort of atrium of God's house, in your soul or whatever, you are, every time you're going towards it, it does something. It changes you in small and little ways. So praying for it, asking to understand it. I didn't feel comfortable as a spiritual teacher really at all until I knew God for myself, because I wasn't really sure if I was giving the right advice, or if I was tuned into the right place, or if I was gonna like mislead someone. I had a lot of fear about that when I was growing up. I was like but when I really had that experience and that sure knowledge for myself, you just can't get me to shut up about God. I just won't stop. Like you'd be hanging out talking about anything, and I'll bring it back around to God, because like mostly that's where my thoughts go.
Yeah. Yeah.
But anyway, and it's also each soul gets to decide when they get there. Each soul gets to decide, yeah, that's as close as I want, and that's what I want. And it's really just your thirst for love and your thirst for that relationship with it that keeps it all real and going. Sorry, I cut you off, buddy. Yeah, there's. Go ahead.
What was I trying to say? What was I gonna say? Oh, it was like about the about having, like, being distracted, like your mind's focused on the, not necessarily, like, I struggle, like, listening. Well, I struggle, like, reading the room versus having stuff to say.
So you're like, extroverted. You're extroverted.
No, I'd rather listen and read the room than worry about what I'm going to say. Yeah, I don't know. Makes any sense.
Good.
No.
God dang it, Ray just tortured our whole situation. This human looks like they're learning the map for the first time. Dude, we are in the backwaters. This is not the way to go. All right, we're gonna need. All right, so we have arrow tusks. Looks like he already bailed on us here. No worries. This is the hard map. The fact that we're still in this game, even at this level, is good. This is. Okay. I would say keep going. I would say, the thing to do is to keep learning and to keep assessing what's happening. So you're like in any situation, but like the situation you described there, right? You're like, oh, I should I'm worried about what I'm saying, and I, don't want to be as worried or whatever. You just have to it's continuous problem solving. It's like, how can I get better at this? What resource do I need? Do I need to take a class on public speaking, or do I need to take a class on empathetic listening? You just let the universe, you put that out there, like, that's what I want. You let the universe bring you some stuff, or, get your library card out and, like, rock chalk Jayhawk the research level, and you just head towards it. You head towards it, and you keep feeding resources into it, and you write that stuff down so you don't get distracted, and on your task, and you come up with your best understanding, just like your best approach, like this, like, based on everything I know, based on everything I am, this seems like the way to do it. And then you just do that experiment, and then when it doesn't work out, that's learning, and you keep going with it. I think my gun stopped working. No worries. And okay, so what is this? Why this approach? This is just what I do. The universe is pure love. The whole thing is pure love. Our culture is maladapted to that, because it's a commercial society. It's a commercial culture, but it really is love. Like the essence of nature is love, and God's energy in nature is love, which is the source that's animating the whole thing. Anyway, and so, because it's love, it's trying to cooperate. It's trying to bring you it's trying to work. Things are trying to work out. So, when you put any effort into it whatsoever, it starts to meet you. It shines that back at you. And I know this is kind of like it's kind of like abstract, but you don't have to take my word for any of that. What I find is that is how it actually works. And when I do stuff, I get it happens, and then it's a conversation. It's a conversation about, it's a conversation between me and the universe. We're talking. We're always talking. I'm trying to do stuff to help my mission and my purpose, and this is trying to do stuff to, like, provide me with the resources and that need to do it. And then there's all the mystery involved. Like, there's just so many things that we don't have control over. Then, on top of all that, there's also there's spiritual realities. There's real spiritual dimensions. So, Jesus, Mary, God, these are real things, and they will help. They will like my soul, I would have died without Mother Mary. I would have died when I was 20 years old. Like I literally died, and it was Mother Mary who brought me back. So, you know, on one level, the whole thing can be really darn simple, because it can literally just be about praying to those beings that are sort of further along the path that you are, Jesus and Mary, and letting them just kind of, or however, I don't even put any conditions on that stuff, because it doesn't really matter. If that's a love being, if that's a being made of love, then we're gonna lose in like 10 seconds. Come on! Oh, dang it! No, we gave them a good run for their money on that one.
Yeah, that one's always tough.
Yeah, but like you could get into a prayer space and just ask Jesus, like, what do I do? Or Mary, or whoever, God, and then just try your best to listen to the answer. And what's wild about that process is, you know, you'll hear something, or you'll know something, or you'll sense something, and then if you just, the only thing you have to do is do your best job of trying to understand what that communication was, record it in some way, because it'll slip out of your brain super fast, especially when it's super real, and a lot of cases, and you write it down, and you just commit to trying to do that, and even just trying to go towards what the beings that are sort of in charge of your spiritual development as a soul, even trying to go towards what they want, will be like super blessed, and like get you lots of good karma. Yeah.
Good karma. Yeah. Yeah. I have had like I feel good about this, where I'm at and everything, and but I do feel like I'm like spread out between all the different groups that I work with, because like what you were saying was like I feel like I do bring spirit to a lot of groups. And I spend a lot of time listening and talking, and I do certain tasks that tend to be organizational or administrative or
just support,
facilitation, of different events and things that we're trying to put together. But I don't do anything like conventional. Like I'm not like a powerhouse writer, or I can't just like fucking talk about, I'm not like a sales guy at all. I'm not selling anything, so I always feel out of place a little bit amongst people who have very obvious like strengths, and I'm like, hey, what am I?
What do you think about?
I'm good at,
What do you think about just like the whole concept of pulling back from the world and like just focusing on God or prayer or meditation, like a monk? Does that resonate with you, or did you feel like that's like a good idea?
I love that type of activity.
Yeah.
But when I think about it now, I just think about not getting cuddles and stuff like that.
Totally. No, that's a big deal. Like a lot of times monasteries don't let people marry, and they don't let people cuddle up, and that's important, dude. And
right. Well,
dude, I'm gonna go ahead.
Before I started dating Bailey, my girlfriend now, I found I was very meditative in my activities, and I was alone a lot and whatnot, and I suffered physically because of that. And I figured out that if I trained jiu-jitsu and I did it a couple times a week, I got enough human contact that I could actually be happy. But that being said, I love jiu-jitsu, and I wish I was still training / felt like I had time or money. But I totally survive and thrive just as easily and better with Bailey.
100%.
Having a girl,
steady, stable partner.
Partner. Yeah.
This okay. So in Hinduism, there's the concept of the initiate, and the householder. So like I'm using the wrong word for initiate, but like the monk. Call it the monk and the householder. So the monk wants to get close to God, loves God, and spends all day, like 8 hours a day, like meditating to get to that. And that's one style of life. But in the sort of the Hindu way of understanding things, dude, this is such a weird way. Is there a better way to get into this room? I feel like I'm hitting this from the wrong side. We usually hit this from a different side. No worries, this is fine. We'll just figure it out.
Clear.
Yeah.
Just run around the outside of the room shooting at people.
I'm with you. You're in the middle of that room if you want to pull back. Getting shot from the left. God dang it. Thank you. You killed my Wookiee with me. That's awesome. So the monk spends 8 hours a day meditating, and he gets, call it, 1 unit of God, right? The householder can't spend 8 hours a day meditating because they have a job and they have a family and they have kids to raise and they've got, a house to attend to, or they've got like an actual career in the world that they have to do. And they might have 5 minutes a day to meditate. And the Hindus believe that God will give God's self to the householder in 5 minutes in the same way that God will give God's self to the meditator, the monk, in 8 hours. So there is this sophisticated...
It's intentionality, for the householder, essentially. It becomes an intentionality.
And the householder at times would be like, dude, I want to go to the monastery and just retreat for several years and just fuck all these details. It's too distracting, it's too annoying. But the great thing about the real God is that it's super intelligent and it's super closer than hands and feet, and it knows us from the inside out. And so it'll figure out a way. The only thing it wants is your love and actual friendship. And that's wild, because it's always wild to me to consider that, because that's the basis of the free will that we're given. It's like if we didn't have free will, our decision to be with God wouldn't mean anything, because we'd be closer to the angels, right? The angels don't really have a free will. They kind of do, but they don't have a full one. They are aspects of God's will in a certain sense, that they will always do, they will automatically do what God wants when they're, aligned like that. But probably some sophistications to angelology there or whatever. But anyway, so
angelology, the study of angels.
Totally. There's a whole thing there. But anyway, God will figure it out. God will go to any length to bring us back home and to keep us there, any length, except violating our free will. But that's where that whole thing in the Bible, God is a jealous God, comes from. That's my experience. When I was consciously able to be with God, and then I would contemplate other things that would potentially take me away from God, God would be like, God, just shut that shit down. Be like, absolutely not. Not go fuck yourself, but kind of go fuck yourself. You're not there's no way you're gonna do that. That's
off the table.
You're not even want to watch me make that real for you if you want to move against me here. It's God's a jealous God, and that's because it took a lot of energy and a lot of thought to create us, and it's not a trivial thing that we're here and available to be in God's presence. And there's nothing makes God happier than just being with him, being with us. Yeah, man.
Yeah, this resource management is a thing.
Yeah. You're right.
I'm figuring out what's important to me, and balancing expectations with other people.
Yeah.
In terms of, as I'm trying to be valuable to lots of different.
Would you describe that as setting boundaries, or just making choices and being intentional about your time and energy?
It is a lot of boundary setting. Which is probably what I'm better at than being intentional about what I need to do today. I'm better at setting boundaries over time.
No. After you kind of learn a little bit, right? After you kind of learn the about the environment you're going into or whatever.
Yeah. So I'm well. I'm
How would
better
you say
at
it?
going into an environment and protecting my ability to look like I know what I'm doing. I don't know.
Nice.
Because I not look like it, but like just know what I'm capable of and not bite off too much more than I can chew.
Sure. You're
Like,
you're
not, so
you're
I know
cautious.
how
You're
to
cautious
not lie.
about it.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
not bite off more than I can chew is probably the best way of putting that. But when it comes to me wanting to be able to bite off more, I struggle figuring out how to do that but that's it. Normal. I think it has to do with intentionality. I have to make sure I never get. It's like planning ahead. Like, well, if you're worried about having stuff to
Worry about having stuff to say or to.
sorry, if I want to be more productive in conversations, I need to be prepared to going into those conversations. Or because I don't do well, I can very quickly come up with stuff I want to talk about.
Yeah.
And know it ahead of time.
Yeah.
And do that. But if I try and run it by the seat of my pants a lot of the time.
Yeah.
I can run it by the seat of my pants a lot of the time, but as soon as I get off a little bit or low on my own resources, then I struggle with my improvisation. And get to I lose my confidence, and then I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think about for me, sometimes just literally meditating or praying, doing something, having the the ability to go someplace to recharge and to fill back up. And then I usually just keep a notepad close when I'm doing that, so that when I get inspired, a lot of times I'll think about the people I'm working with, or whatever creative projects I'm working on, or whatever it is. And when I get inspired I'm in that ecstatic state, or a deep meditative state.
Right, I totally know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, capture it, because that's a fleeting feeling. But then work hard to make it real. Whatever the inspiration was, work hard during your waking hours to your sort of your normal hours to realize it. I find that to be my cycle. It's just it's get inspired, capture it, and then do something about it.
Right.
And that pretty much. Yeah.
And don't wait to try to find for the inspiration to come to you. Go mine it.
Go mine it. Yeah. Well, put yourself in cool situations. Do cool stuff. Give it your best shot. I find for me, it's the hugest part of it is just pay attention. Notice when you're being inspired. Notice when you're being. This is me talking to myself. Notice when I'm being, shown something that's cool. And just shown something by the universe. I'll have some thought, or we gotta break this crowd. This crowd is serious. I'll have some thought, or I'll just sort of have a question hanging out in the back of my head, and then the universe will just give me the answer. And it's super respectful to just write it down and spend a little time thinking about it, because it's it cost me life to get that answer. It didn't. Right. These aren't free. Your time and energy is limited, and if you spend it, Fuck, that was not the one I was trying to pull. All right, here we go. Health restored. All right. Yeah, but it's alive, dude. The universe is alive. The life is alive. It doesn't have to be a sort of boring or dead or scripted kind of thing. It can literally be paying attention and just going with the good stuff. I ask for help from Jesus a lot, personally. I call out to Jesus all the time. And my day, I'm like, Jesus, help me. God, help me.
Yeah, I used to. That was really what I did when I was a kid, and then now I've been floating. I've been not as. I don't know. I don't.
Well, there's
I've been
natural,
more
there's ebbs and
intentional
flows with it,
about
right? You sort of,
than just be like asking the air for help, which I guess it's not quite like that.
well, make it more than the air, right? Like
Yeah.
call up your greatest sense of love in your heart for Jesus, call it, and then really really want Jesus to know that you were asking for help. You know, like really intend that it's real and that it means something, and it, you know, you get that help. And of course it helps to be on, you know, doing something you really want, something that you know is really valuable. I have a hard time asking for shit when it's frivolous. I mean, I just can't do it.
Right.
And it's like many times God or whatever is like, dude, this is not frivolous. This is really important. Why don't you just ask?
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Get out here.
I'm like, it doesn't seem like that's important. It doesn't seem like I've done all the work necessary. And it's like,
But that's your
maybe you have.
intuition telling you it's important. If you're like not confident that you deserve it, or
Yeah, all
or
that stuff, right?
really
All that stuff.
needed.
God, I just got ran over by that. Dude, we have got to cut these people down. They are so
Dude,
good at
we've
holding
been
this last
trying.
one. We've been trying. All right, here we go. Okay, we've got a good front
Yeah,
here.
deviate.
They're going to get behind us. Okay, if that's a good front, I'm just going to hit him from this other slightly different angle. Okay, we're in. Capturing. BB-8, yeah. Okay, hunting the little death droid. All right, capping. Okay, here they come from the left.
Fuck,
I think I'm just getting a little too choosy about where I'm shooting. I'm just going to shoot into the crowd. They got Ray. Oh, God, dude, they swept us out. So what? We got a minute. We just almost capped half there. We can do it.
You can do it.
Yeah.
Run! Run!
If I had all my dreams come true, and I could just have motivate myself and do all the work necessary, the ultimate dream that I am pursuing right now is making art consistently, being able to perform live in a space and do my visual Mandela art like live to like a DJ or something. Like that is literally one of the few things that I have in my consciousness right now that I'm like holding, and it is all in my power to do. All I have to do is sit down and do the work, and make the mixes, build the tech, do the practice, find the materials that are like the inputs. I was like, I've got a whole backlog with this stuff, and oh my God, dude, I was so on station. The guy snuck behind me. Anyway, this drives me. This drives me strongly.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't even. Yeah. I was like having that very defined goal drives you strongly. I struggle making this is exactly what I want to do.
Exactly. I think okay, so if you can hang on to all of the inspirations that you have, right? Like you have like a list of those. You can rank them, right? You could say like this is the most inspiring thing. This is the second most inspiring thing. This is the third most inspiring thing. And then you have like a list more or less of things to focus on or like directions to go in or whatever. But yeah, I could totally see a way through where it's like just paying attention to what is it for you? Like, what is the thing? It's okay. I think the ability to modify that as you go through life is super important because there's so many inputs now. The internet brings the entire thing right up to our front door. So brings the whole world right up to your front door. So there's never been more territory to wander in, you know?
Yeah, exactly. That's incredibly it's incredibly empowering, but also distracting.
Yeah.
In that.
Well, what are some goals that you have right now? What do you have a goal at the Cardano stuff you're doing to get to another level? Is there another crew to get on, or is there something goals at work, goals relationship, goals with spirituality?
Relationship goal would be to just make sure that I'm able to help Bailey as she's getting into teaching, because it's fucking like being a teacher is like one of the shittiest jobs ever. Like
Ever.
no pay, you
No
give
pay.
love
Super
all day
stress.
long,
Hmm.
and you're focused on like turning all these annoying kids screaming at you and reacting positively to them,
Yeah.
and it's just like this major drain. And
Hmm.
so I want to be able to be there for her, but I also want to be able to make enough money to like compensate for that drain that we're
Yes.
yeah, we're
How do,
both
dude?
pouring into.
You sound like, dude. You sound like Cheryl now. I was a teacher for years, and she had to like totally do like 1.5 on the income scale to like help out with my point 0.5 income. Like
Yeah,
it's like it's such a real thing. Okay, so support Bailey. So what we would do then is take that goal and then brainstorm like what does the perfect version of that look like, right? And then just like record all that shit. Like maybe that's like making dinner, or maybe that's being a kind ear to listen when she gets out of her very stressful situation. Maybe that's having a nice bag ready on the volcano when she gets home. I don't know.
right.
There's all kinds of.
Yeah.
But this is the
Yeah,
joy of love and relationship, because you get to figure out what that looks like, and then you get to realize it. And the really beautiful part about that kind of a goal, where your goal is to like support someone else, is like as you give, you'll receive, right? So it's like as you give what someone else needs like that, you'll receive like what you need, and then like a shit ton more, like just spiritually, right? It's just like
right.
it's built in.
Well, exactly, and I feel like that is part of like I'm not in a bad spot right now with
Yeah.
that. Like, and
Yep.
so that's a
That takes
like all
energy
that
though,
is
and it and
yeah,
it, and
all
it
of
can
it
be
takes energy,
achievable.
and
And when you achieve it, to note that you've achieved it means it's like that'll feel good dopamine wise. To be like, yeah, I wanted to do this thing, and I figured out how to do it, and then I did it. But go on, go
right.
on, go on. You were saying.
And oh goodness,
Fuck.
it's got, that guy ran right in front of me and just was shooting me. I wanted because of the drain that I'm worried about that, like having enough energy for that. That
Yeah.
it's I feel have become like a little bit overwhelmed with the the how far I'm spread. Like I don't feel like
Yeah.
that, like for work, because I'm not like I don't have one job. I have
Yeah.
3 jobs,
Yep.
3 different jobs, and each one of them give me. If I get 2 of them, I pay the bills. If I get 3 of them, I can save the third. If I get paid by 3 of them, like none of them are stable pay. All right,
Yeah.
yeah, they're stable in that I can pretty much say yeah, next month is all right, but like
Yeah.
2-3 months from now, no
Not guaranteed.
promises,
Yep.
no
Yep. Yep.
guarantees. So it's not smart to concentrate in one group, at least yet. One of the groups is getting to the point where it could be smart to concentrate, but I am holding a lot of network connections, and I'm quite, even though I'm unstable and my income's coming from all over the place, because of where I'm at, I'm make a lot more connections. But then I just, because I'm not here, like really investing heavily in one group, I don't feel like I'm always making it as big
Yeah.
of a difference as I want to make.
Yep.
But I do know I am bringing attitude, and I'm helping these groups have like
You're contributing. You're
I'm
supporting.
contributing
You're
to
helping.
the
Yeah.
the culture that they all want to have.
Yeah.
And I am good at communicating authenticity, and that breeds it in the people around me. And I can tell that. I can see that based off of how people react in certain scenarios versus other scenarios, like with the different groups and whatnot. And you can see how people act when different people are in the room. Anyway, that's
Yeah.
so I
wonder
know
if it
I'm,
would be.
but I
Yeah.
just feel like I want to have deliverables because everybody else has does stuff, but then that's not something that's too much energy for me to do. Like,
Yeah.
I need to sit down. If I'm gonna create something cool that I can be proud of, first off, I have to think it's a good idea, and that
Yeah.
might take me half a day to find an idea I think is worth it, and then it might take me half a day or two later when I have another time. First off, I need a whole half a day to like sync it, lock in, and catch my flow to where
Yep.
it's like where I get something done, can get something done, and that isn't just super painful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can decide, instead of doing whatever tonight, like hanging out with the people I live with or my girlfriend, I can decide I'm gonna be a loner and stay up all night tonight, and I'll get some shit done.
Yeah.
Like, I can for sure do that, but that's not necessary.
But your process requires that human input, right?
Yeah.
You're what the thing you're producing is like it's a recipe, and it can't the only ingredient in the recipe can't just be like bust ass. I mean,
right.
And that's my view of it. Like,
well, part of it has, like, there's a lot of people that their whole recipe is bust ass, and then they look at people who's it's not, and they're like, "What are you doing?" Almost,
Yeah.
and I'm starting to feel that in some of the groups, and it's like, well, this is not good.
Yeah. No, it's those groups. Those distributed crypto groups are very, very odd and interesting, because you're exactly right. Like there's, you could just really, really, really work hard, and I guess it's all about if you know what to do next. Sometimes the hardest work is figuring out what work to do. Like,
right. Well, I'm good at saying, at looking at, listening to everyone and saying, "Oh, this is what we need to work on." Like, I get good feedback when that, because like, but at the same time, it's like, oh, we're trying to be in an environment where people get to make decisions for themselves, not have a boss. Like, I'm not supposed to be and I'm not like a conventional project manager either, so I'm not good at tracking all your shit on some stupid software.
Yeah.
Because and not only because that's hard to do, but also because nobody is into working like that. But that's kind of the expectation they have for someone who's supposed to be a project manager. So it's just like a lose-lose situation to call yourself a project manager. I completely stop.
Yeah.
I know,
because you can't really command you're not commanding the resources. It's more of a volunteer situation.
Exactly. So I've been calling myself a community organizer.
Yeah.
Which makes a whole lot more sense, and I actually. Anyway.
Would you ever think it'd be useful to have some kind of? Do you ever think it'd be useful to have a feedback process where you find a couple trusted people and you say, "Hey, man, like, how did that go?" Or, is what I'm giving the thing you see that I should do, or how could I get better at this shit? Just like as a continuous improvement kind of thing.
Yeah, I should, but what a lot of their responses are going to be fucking write something or make a example of this, and because I'm spread all over the place, I don't usually have time to dive at anyone's particular problems to make like concrete solutions for improvements and whatnot. I don't know, and maybe that's just me being lazy. I don't feel like it. I just maybe it's
I mean, you can. Okay, so in general, the way I handle many of these kinds of things is I capture it, right? If I see that there's like a conflict or something that's crazy that's going on, I might just write it down, like write a little quick note about it, and then I might just think about it later, and try to come up, try to do a little problem solving around it. But like, yeah, totally nice. But like identifying what it is, like it could be like, if I'm putting myself in your shoes, be like, all right, in this group, I am unclear on what my contribution or what my value is. And then so you could be like, all right, so here's what I think my values are, or here's what I think what my contributions are. And then you could ask someone else for feedback, or you could just like assume you've got it, or which is fine in a lot of cases. And then be like, all right, if my number one contribution is this, how do I make that better? And then how would I know if that's what my, the contribution would be? Like, how would I measure it or whatever? And be like, all right, if this is the activity that this group really values and that's what's moving my needle in this group, I'm just going to like focus on that, brainstorm around how to make it better, and then just try out some new experiments like in that dimension and try to figure out what the fun way of doing it is. The work.
Yeah. Fun way of doing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. It's just like what I was saying earlier is it kind of just boils down to the intentionality. Like, plan and mark and make sure you plan like what before you go into interactions, having something to contribute, and then coming out, figuring out your feedback loops and being intentional about monitoring what you're.
Yeah, this is my scorecard in this group. This, if I start on time, I get a check. If I end on time, I get a check. If I, these are my requirements. And then, you check the boxes on the stuff you have to do, and then you can actually get into like what's fun to do, like while you've taken care of the responsibility piece of it. So then, how to why I'm in this place, my soul brought me here. What do I want to do next? Like, how can I make it better? How can I increase the love? What's the greatest degree of love? That little koan, like, what's the greatest degree of love? That ADL thing. It works in every situation because you're like saying that, like, yeah, love's the answer. So I'm on this meeting, I'm leading this meeting. How do I make it more loving just for the people in here? Like, how do I make it like better?
Yeah, and that's more. Yeah. Yep.
And then whatever
I
direction
like to do that, but I like to just listen and do that.
Yeah. Well, maybe that's it. Maybe that's the score. Listen carefully, and and listen with all my senses.
That's what I think. That's why I think I have lasted as long as I have in this community, is because I'm one of the only people like genuinely listening. Like, or at least, I don't know. I can't say that. But you
can say that. You can say that if it's true.
Well, especially once
it would be hard.
Like, there's some popularity that goes on, and some people have straight up said, like, we do some active listening, like intentionally. Yeah. We did some of that earlier this month as a group with one of the group. And it was interesting to see how people reacted to being like, oh my god, I normally don't listen.
Yeah, well, that was so nice. I would imagine it would be very hard to listen in those groups, because especially if you're a developer and your whole thing is focused on, like, what you want to get done.
You're moving the ball forward, so it's like you're not building, someone else is building on top of what you started building, and it's like build as fast as you can. Stay on tip.
What's up, Sean Wilmot? How you doing? Sean was hanging out last week. What's going on, Sean? How's your week been, man? What you been up to?
It's caught me dead.
We were pushing on B there for a little bit. I bet they got B locked down. Maybe we push C. I think one of our guys is pushing C. Yeah. And also, I think I'm good, just chilling.
Good, just chilling.
Sean, we should, dude, you should join us, Sean. You should figure out. We should get you in here somehow.
Yeah, dude. Play the game.
It'd be fun.
Yeah, listening is.
It's a super valuable thing. That's what my wife does. That's what Cheryl does. Her, like, a huge part of her gig is listening, and she's like a therapist and a minister and a priest all wrapped up in one, when she's like, just at her day job. Like, she listens to people, she coaches them, and she can't give any advice until she's really listened to someone for a really long time. She's good at what she does. Yeah, and just in terms of straight ministry, listening is huge. It's just enormous. Those AIs were.
Yeah, I was taking it heavy up the.
Yeah. Okay. Sean Wilmot 01. how do we add? Do you want me to add you? Yes, add me as a friend, Sean. Add me as a friend, and I will invite you to join this group with us. Even though you're not on the video, you could totally be in here, and you could be on our team, and you could, dude, you're listening to us anyway, so we could like, it wouldn't be two-way, but it could be one-way. Yeah, totally. Add me as a friend under a big sky, and that will give me your handle and a connection, and I will invite you to this party that we're in, and I think you can join us. Oh, that'd be awesome.
I think we're sitting in front of our shit. There you go. Can you see that? Our names. Ship? Our names.
Oh.
We're blocking
under
our names.
You're totally right.
Underscore,
you know what? Let me write this down.
Underscore A underscore big underscore sky.
Sky. No worries. You don't have to have a mic. You can just listen. Okay, so there you go. Under a big sky is my gamer tag, and I think I own the party that I'm in, Sean. So add me on there. And then what we'll do is after this round, we will come out and find you in the lobby and add you to our little server here. That'd be so fucking great. That'd be so great.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, that's a milestone, Peter. Third human. Even and I didn't even think about that. We wouldn't have to have someone on the video with us. They could just be with us on the game. That's perfect, dude.
Game. Yeah, and if we figure out how to cap the sound, like I know, we were talking about this earlier, being able to
use the party sound.
Use the party sound.
Maybe we cross that road. He doesn't have a mic, so he won't be able to.
No worries.
No worries. All right. B is the easier one to grab in my experience on this situation. I'm gonna Bendy 911. I'm going after. Okay, Bendy 911.
Cool moose man.
He found a BB-8 over here. He's trying to hide.
Can't see. Just shooting.
I'm using my stim packs. My battle rush. Alright. Let's test these monkeys into the next dimension. Alright, we're capping. We're capping on B.
Come back to me.
We're doing it. Alright, Sean, add me as a friend. I'll come find you in the lobby in a minute, and we'll get you in on this party we're in, and then we'll all be able to join. Oh my god! This is a huge milestone, Peter.
Yes,
huge. That'd be amazing.
Because
like honestly, when we get 4 people on here all coordinated, we're just gonna dominate. There's just gonna be like nothing. There's just like, what can 4? You could have 2 people defending each of the defense points. You could be like all 4 go on B. You know, just like forget A over here,
right?
Or whatever. And like it's just the best. Anybody out there, anybody else out there in cyberspace who wants to, who's listening, who wants to join us, we'll extend the same hospitality. You just let us know how to. You just friend me up.
Yep.
Friend me up on the PlayStation Network, and we'll.
Do you wanna be my friend?
Do you want to kill rebels and travel to exotic places together? Come join.
Yeah. In the comfort of your own home.
The comfort of your own home. There's a goddamn mob on our front porch here.
Yeah, there is. Stimmy!
Nice. I can hear that battle rush. Battle rush. Oh, I was all stimmed out while he shot me in the guts. Maybe that wasn't a good time to stim out. I added you. Okay, Sean. Okay, hold on, dude. We're getting ready to win here, and then we'll come out to the lobby, and we will find you and bring you in, brother. All right. Okay.
I leveled up
dude,
again.
Okay. Oh, you're right. Oh, we got one more. We got 1 or 2 more of these to get through. Okay, Sean, just be a sec. Hang in there. Oh, so fun. Sean, do you like playing heroes, or do you like playing the regular units? I think I was talking to Sean last week. He said he liked assault class.
You going to B or A?
I think we like
trying to die.
No, actually A on this one. We like A on this one. We haven't done B. B's a nice one. It's kind of more of a. I'm gonna help out this Emperor Palpatine dude here. All right. What's up, Race Peel? You fuck.
I will be your friend.
All right. Nice. Nice.
Stop.
All right.
Look, where are you standing?
Okay, let's go away. Let's go away.
Stop.
Stop.
Look,
Where's that
where are you
sound?
standing?
Everybody look what's going on. God, it's hard to... Dude, this hanging out with Emperor Palpatine here, everybody's just getting electrocuted. Just like have this forward advanced electrical field. Dude, we're capping. We're gonna...
Yep, shouldn't be that long.
Jiminy. Jesus Christ. He's a 3... Sean Wilmot, my assault level is 388. I'm trying to get to level 400. That's insane, dude. That is a... Clearly you've got your 10,000 hours in Battlefront. Hang tight,
Yes.
Sean. We're going to cycle you in here.
We should, yeah.
That's unbelievably cool. That's awesome.
Cap.
Cap. Yeah, no kidding. And plus assault class is great. That's what we like. I mean, we love these... we're brawlers. We're brawlers, Peter.
That guy went out badly.
Yeah, he did. He fell
we were
off.
both shooting at him, and then Palpatine like broke him in half and threw him on the ground in front of us.
Palpatine gives two shits about capping. He's on to the next. He's very confident we're gonna finish this year.
We got it. Let's go.
Let's go, dude. 388 level assault. This is fucking great, dude. That's crazy. That's like twice the hours I put in, and I put in so many hours I don't want to think about it.
I don't want to think.
That's awesome. There's Reach again.
What?
What's up, Reach? He's we have played against him a lot. Sean goes, I have 13 prestige characters on Battlefront. That is amazing. Dude, we're gonna dip into your awesome bag of tricks here in a second. You're gonna deploy some of your guns here. I think this is the last one. And we'll cycle you in.
The last stage.
This Finn is really hard to kill. He had some improvements.
Whoa, stop shooting me in the head. Damn it.
Start shooting me in the bottom. What are you doing? Try to get through to my heart.
This is an intramuscular, not an intracranial shot.
Exactement. Or interrectally.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
I was trying to avoid your...
I was totally trying. I felt you avoid it. So I was pulling out the medical terms. Okay, I'm with you in two. Okay, hold. Ah! Nice job, dude. Nice hold. Okay. We've got Cap in here. Dude, what you were saying about cuddles, that is the beauty of being a monk in this time, is that we live in the West and we can get married and have primary relations and still have that core sort of monkish connection with the divine or whatever that you usually only get from spending a whole life dedicating in a monastery. But I think that is the true beauty. I mean, I've been with my partner for 22 years, and that is what we talk about all the time. That we basically get the chance to be in a relationship and do our spiritual, where that is not always. There are lots of cultures where that is just verboten, and there's lots of times when that would not work out.
And you're saying both of you are doing the the practice.
100%. We're both ministers. We've joined each other on each other's spiritual paths a lot. I followed her a bit on a couple. She followed me on a couple. We did a couple together. All right, Sean, here we go. We're dropping out, and we're gonna come find you in the lobby. All right. So what I'm gonna do here, Peter, is I'm gonna quit. Although we are in a sweet server. Oh, I don't want to. But anyway, we gotta quit to pull him in. Yep. So here we go.
Yep.
All right. Are you sure you want to quit? Yes. All right. We'll drop back out. Okay, while that's happening, I'm going to go accept my friend request. New friend request. What's up? Okay, friends. Okay, come on. All friends. All right. Okay. Check who's playing out. Okay, friend requests. Oh, I've got tons of friend requests on here. I haven't been paying attention to this. Cannot load. Cannot load. All right. 8 minutes ago.
That
Okay, this
sounds
is
like
Sean.
it's it.
That
Yep.
is Sean. Okay, great. Cannot load. Cannot load. I'm getting like errors on this crazy thing. All right, now I'm going to my party. Here's our party, and you and I should be in this party, and I'm invited. Okay, here you go, Sean. Invitation coming, dude. And okay, there you go, Sean. Sean, the cool guy. There you go. Nice. All right, invitation sent, Sean. Go ahead and accept the invitation, and we'll get you rolled through here. So I think what you have to do, Sean, is you have to go out to the... You probably know this 10 times better than me. You have to go out to... There we go. Boom! Back. All right, we got Sean in this party. Hells to the yeah. All right, now we got to pull him into the next... Okay, Sean, prepare for next level invitation. Here you go. There's the next level of invitation, which is in the game itself in Battlefront. We'll see if we get you in here. Boom! We are in. Shut up. Milestone achieved, brothers. 3 on 1. What do you like? What do you like? You want to keep up with that one? Yeah, let's keep doing that same one. We're getting good at that one. All right, Sean, here we go. Dude! I remember playing this game in like 2012 and being like, wouldn't it be cool to get a couple people together and like roll some of these levels? This is so fun. Yeah. So fun! Cool.
This is gonna be fun. I'm excited.
This is totally gonna be fun. All right, Sean. I guess you have to type in shit when you want to tell us, but we'll try to. If you've got a lead, we'll try to follow you here, brother. We'll try to do it. Oh, you know, I'm thinking, Peter, heart math, dude. You know how to do the heart math. You've got the heart math skills. So, like, when you're sitting there, like, with these issues, you can be incoherent and then bring the issues into the coherent, and then capture the inspiration that comes out of that. That's the key. That's like bringing your heart into that.
I know. That's the intentionality of doing that. That's what I end up getting distracted or like.
We could do some together. We could totally do some together. I've got a ton of that I need to do.
I just I don't know what's wrong with me because I totally know the benefit of doing it and everything.
It's just practice.
Then I just slip through
practice.
My cracks.
Yeah. It's just practice. It's just like anything. You just practice doing it, and it becomes like the habit or whatever. But that's what I find is my best way of problem solving is I have the problem. I've used all my mental space up. I've kind of done that, and then I'll just be with God, be in the heart. Heart math is perfect for tuning that in, and then I hold that thing there. And even if I don't get an answer that moment or that session, I'll just be like taking a shower later that night or something. Like, oh yeah, and I'll just see the answer and like be like, okay, and then okay, here we're gonna grab C on this one first. Nice. Oh, dude, 2 greens, dude. This is the best. All right. Oh, Sean, did he figure it out? Okay, here we go. We're headed this way. Nice. Let's see what a nearly 400th level assault troop can do to these fucks.
Wake and bake.
Wake and bake? Shake and bake, exactly. Shake and bake. I'll wake and bake occasionally too, just occasionally.
Yeah, usually just on the weekends and maybe on
weekends. Exactly. No, it's an artistic and creative day. Yeah. You know, Paramahansa Yogananda, he was like, after you've seen God, after you've had like that sort of baptism into the spirit like that, you're not that good at like regular life stuff anymore. You're probably going to be a little bit better for like the more creative, softer arts in life. And it's so true. Like it's kind of true. It's kind of true.
The social side.
Yeah. You know, I find people are always something I can do. Like no matter how whatever. No matter how strange my meditations make me, how weird, like, you know, just being in love for a couple hours or days or whatever, it's just like you become a freak. you're like, this is not what the people in my culture around me are doing, you know? You're like forgiving everybody and like happy all the time. Everyone suspects you of foul play. Like, Okay.
Yeah. That's
Dude, we all got wiped.
yeah, dude.
We're headed back to sea. We're headed back to sea.
It's
Oh,
an
someone else is pushing.
interesting observation.
Dude, we're
People.
3 Merlot. He likes the Merlot Trooper too. Look at this. We're 3 Merlot Troopers. Like, we're gonna. Dude, this is like death on wheels.
Yeah, dude. Hi, bitches. Dead. Uh-oh, too many shots.
Sean's like jumping in down there. It's awesome. There's a lot of people underneath that ridge that I did not see when I jumped it. There are so many people over here, for God's sake. Maybe C's a little occupado.
Oh yeah, C is overrun, but we kill all these guys, we'll cap all the way through.
I'm with you. I'm with you. Within 2, 1. Holy shit. Alright, we're capping. We're capping. Okay, they're contesting. I wasn't using my special shot. I was just trying to shoot him straight. Oh no. Okay, Sean's down here. Sean's down here. He's still in the Valley of Death. Right with you, Sean. Here we go.
Crazy.
Here we go.
Right.
Valley of Death.
On you in 5.
Got it.
3, 1.
Dude, Sean is like blasting their asses. It's fucking great, dude. Peter, I love hanging out like this. It's so much fun.
Yeah. Oh, nice. I just leveled up
Dude.
to 44.
Nice. Hear that, Sean? Peter's at 44. That is so cool, dude. And this is like one of your first-person shooters, right? Like
That I've played consistently.
yeah, nice.
Yeah. It's only been this year since I started gaming with you that I've gamed consistently, and I've only played this game and Fortnite.
That's all. How's
I pretty
Fortnite?
much played this game with you, and I played Fortnite with my girlfriend. And
Nice.
by myself
You guys have like a little Fortnite crew over there.
yeah,
at your place, right?
Fortnite's free on
On all platforms.
all platforms. So
Yeah.
the other two guys game on their computers, and I have a Switch, and then now that I have this PS4, you can have it on here too. So I play on this PS4. Daily plays on my
Nice.
Switch, and
I
evidently I can play on my computer as well, but I haven't set that up.
Nice. Yeah. I was playing PS4 and I was looking at strategies for Fortnite, and they were all like, "Well, you'll have to use these key combinations." You know, it was like, "There's no keyboard on a PlayStation." It's like the whole interface is like.
You can plug
preferred.
in a PlayStation controller into your computer,
Yeah.
and
that
it's
makes
even
sense.
better than playing on a PS4. Like,
Oh, dude, you're 100%
it's
right.
faster.
You'd have all the interaction, but you'd have the processing
you'd have
power.
more processing power.
Dude, that is very cool. I'm very open to what else might be out there that's super fun. This stuff
Well, it's
is
Battle
just like,
Royale. It's just a little different.
Yeah.
Like, this is like faster paced for longer.
yeah. No, it's fun. Fortnite's fun. Oh, look at this guy.
But
It's what's his
Fortnite,
name?
I do. It's
Oh, that's Sean.
It's more.
Sean's he's Adam
Yeah.
Driver. He's Adam Driver. The actor who was what's his name? Kylo Ren.
Kylo Ren. Adam
Dude,
Driver.
that's
I was like,
awesome.
what the fuck are you
Woohoo!
talking about?
I don't have any emotes in here. Like, I don't want to send an emote to Sean here. Dude, so fun to hang out.
Yeah, dude.
Die, you worthless scum. Adam Driver's out there in front. Nice job, Sean. I wonder what it's like to be Adam Driver and see yourself in a video game like that. That's gotta be crazy. They're like, they totally got my nose wrong or whatever. There is a lot of people who don't mind just standing in front of our guns over here.
Alright. Nice.
All right, Sean's
That's what's
moving up.
nice
Right
about
behind-
this game. Lots
right
of
behind you,
jump
buddy. Lots
Lots
of
of
dumb.
dumb bots trying to sacrifice.
All right. I'm playing so conservative today. Nice. Adam Driver's down there kicking ass.
Oh, BB-8, Donner.
I'm rolling up on Sean here. I'm going to help him out. All right. Nice.
Can you
Nice.
hold this BB-8 up in the air? Hey, you stupid fuck.
Yeah, that BB-8's a pain in the ass. Got me. Got me in the shins. All right. Kylo Ren's down here in these streets. I'm right behind you, Sean. I'm going to back you up here. 3, 2, 1. All right. Nice. See, this is where okay, so we protect our hero from the crowd at the edges. Like our job is to like nuke out these people on the edges, and then he can I think he can't take damage from the front. Nice. Look at you beating the shit out of that fuck. That's awesome, dude.
BB-8's back here in the corner. I was wondering where that bitch went.
Yeah, totally. That guy is he's been driving BB-8 for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, but he hasn't been killing anybody. He was hiding.
Yeah.
back in there.
I know. He got me once. I'm gonna.
Yeah, he's right here.
Expose him to some grenades. Well, they're just not even
Jump
keeping
over
us
the
on.
wall here.
They're just running away from their cap responsibilities. Like, all right, we're capping. Okay, heroes on the left. BB-8's still back there somewhere, yeah?
Yep, he's still back there.
Well, it's not too big of a problem.
I switched guns today in the assault class here. That's interesting.
Assault class, yeah, it's got like a more of a shotgunny kind of thing.
No, it's like more of a pistol, but it was like
Okay.
higher rate of fire. It's definitely
Nice.
needs some more stability. It needs like a stock or something. But I was working on leveling it up, but I guess I'm using this Mellow Trooper today. Yeah,
Nice.
It's so much cooler to have like a hero on your team.
God, no kidding. Like, Sean's really freaking good at the Kylo Ren. That's
Hey,
not Kylo. It's not Kylo Ren. Is it Kylo Ren? It's I have to look it up.
I think so. You are nothing.
There's BB-8 over here.
Dad.
Little fuck. You are dad. How's this be? I can't even believe the cable spin. The invisible cable spin. Dude, we're the only ones alive. I can't even believe how cool this team is. Look at us. We are not dying. All right, 1 and 1. Here we go. We are rolling these ponies.
Yep.
Okay, we got a contested command post. Where's that BB-8? Where's that? Who's contesting? I can't take the strategy aspect of this. I just need to kill people.
Yeah.
It's like dead soldier. Nothing solves your problem like a dead enemy soldier. Like whatever problem you have, blessed them will make it better.
Where the hell did that BB-8 go, though?
I know. I wanted a little revenge. I think it's killed me like 3 times.
He's sneaking around.
Well, we'll get to see it again, and this is a terrible spot for BB-8. It's just like this. It's like this bloody brawl. All right, dude. There is just.
Ha! Eat!
You are awesome, dude. You are fucking fighting Rey with your hands. That is. Oh, Sean, totally avenging you.
Yeah.
Oh, I totally got
Thanks,
you.
dude.
Totally avenged you. Totally avenged you. That is the
I was
best.
literally punching her so hard she couldn't use
You
the
were. I have
saber
never
on
seen
me.
someone stand that long against a lightsaber. That was an insane show of courage against a lightsaber. Like you were just like, I'm just gonna keep punching you in the face, and you were
Well,
getting her
she was
too. That's the wild
close
thing.
to me. That
Yeah.
was the problem.
Yeah.
I couldn't get away.
Good problem, bad problem. For the punching,
Yeah.
it was good.
It's like, if I run away, she'll just chase me and I'll die. If I, like, just see if I can punch her,
That's so good. I love your instincts. I love your instincts in this jam. Just like die. You got her like 3 times. That was awesome. Plus, I was shooting her the whole time in the head, like when you were punching her. It was like, fun. Look at you. You're like kicking. You just kicked the shit out of that pin. That was awesome.
With the
all right.
hero.
Tested like a motherless goat.
All right.
There we go. No more Finn. All right, we're capping. We're capping.
I'm on you.
Nice. Okay, they're in here. We gotta. This is the other side. We gotta.
You died, dude.
I got flipped over myself, but I got a grenade off before I did. I'm with you in 4. This is so fun. Oh darn, Sean bit it. That's all right. We're back. We're back. Okay, so contested. What does that mean? Where's this contestation? It's in here. Capping. It's kind of worth it just to get rid of them so they don't reincarnate so close.
How about them apples?
No kidding. We're just
Whoa.
sawing these. Oh my god! They have a mob. Just a mob ran around the corner.
Yeah, it came around the corner right there. Okay.
It's like 8 people.
5.
Okay, we got some. Okay, come out, Sean. Come out in the. Yeah, stay in the parking lot there. We'll help you out. We'll protect your sides. We'll protect your flank while you're doing your thing.
Doing that dirty work we love.
Come on, you dorks. Dirty work. The cleansing of the palace.
Cleansing of the
We're just cleansing it from the dirty scum. Nice. I got Ray with a grenade.
I threw a grenade just down too. I don't know.
That's awesome.
As soon as I saw her, I just threw one right at Sean. I was like, well.
Dude, we are slicing and dicing these monkey junkers. Come on, you turds.
Come on, open the door.
Why are we capping so slow? It seems like we're capping incredibly slow.
Yeah.
It's just not going very fast when we're all on.
There's people in this kitchen. Like, this is zone all the way halfway into the kitchen.
Yeah. You're right. It's not just, it's inside and out. Oh my god, that was excellent. Nice work, Sean. Very, very cool. All right. Dude, that was fun. That was super stupid fun.
That was great.
Woo! I want to see our score on this thing.
Oh, hell
dang! Look at you, go Sean, go Sean.
Ramrod.
Yeah. Okay, we're matchmaking immediately. All right, death events, 136. Nice. 103, dude. That's a ton. That is a ton. Dude, Sean owned it. He got the objective, combat, and the score placement. That is so cool.
Nice.
Very, very cool.
13 prestige characters. Salt level. Trying to get to 400. Well, dude.
Yeah.
Let's get it. All right. This is the last one I'm going to play.
Okay. Last one. I think we'll cycle off.
Wrap it.
Sounds good. That sounds good. Sounds good.
Yep.
UPS
Gotta
delivered
go hang out with some teachers tonight in Bailey.
Dude, that is fun. This is all of Bailey's peers.
Yeah. Go and
Very cool.
have some dinner at a place downtown.
This is fun.
Meet some people. It's gonna be fun.
Having community amongst
and new
teachers
people
is,
too.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
Being a teacher and having other teachers to commiserate and collaborate with is like, that's the key to making it. That's a huge part of making it awesome. Dude, I was just out of body. It was so crazy. I was like floating. Oh, this is a fun one for our last one. I love it. All right, let's.
Oh, we normally play this from the other side.
We usually play from the other side. What is this thing? What is this place? We're capping. This is unusual. This is new. Oh, okay. We want to cap an A or a B. This is reversed. We're usually defending these, right?
Right.
We are usually defending. But now we're capping.
I haven't ever been this character.
Is the server screwed up?
Are we capping A or B?
We're capping on A here. We're capping on A and B, but we're capping on A for sure. Dude, they're running. What side are we on? We're the rebels. We're the rebels.
Yeah.
We must be the rebels. Yeah, we're the rebels. Crazy. We're never the rebels.
Sean's too good. Can't be.
Oh, he got shot in the
Empire.
back. Sorry, Sean. I'm avenging you here. He got shot in the back.
Nade.
Yeah, that's very weird. I've got the right class. Okay. I mean, I know how this level works. Yeah, we're the rebels. Cause see these guys' gear. They're not Empire.
Yeah.
Okay. We just want to push through. We want to push through this. Yeah, we got the shitty gear.
This is fucking Elvis.
Oh, okay, we can be Wookiees. Wookiees are the Enforcer class on this. I'm with you in 4. Nice. I'm gonna jump on Sean here. Oh, I forgot how to play this. I forgot how to play this Wookiee.
Oh my goodness, I need to stick to my sword.
Ah, darn it. Okay, back in the Wookiee. Alright, I'm with you in...
What the shit? I
Okay,
walked into the hallway and died. Like, didn't even...
Alright.
I don't even think anybody shot me. What the hell?
Okay, we got Luke Skywalker on our side. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. It's an early hero, dude.
Okay, we're capping on B here, and we just cleared the room. They're coming in.
This guy has like no.
God, this server is
armor.
toast. This server is like it made all the sounds and it applied the damage, but it didn't actually make me go through the ludicrous steps of actually pounding the ground with my hands, my Wookiee hands. All right, I'm out here. What's up, you dorks?
You don't like pounding sand?
I like it. I'm supposed to. That's our superpower. We're supposed to be able to pound sand. Was it? Pound sand.
Wait, how do you do
Nice. You can. It's the upper right one. Hey, come cap with us.
Hey. No.
Pound sand. I guess it's okay. I don't know. As far as superpowers goes, it's not the best.
Whoa.
Okay, we're capping. Dude, we are rolling these guys. You know what this is going to mean for us? We are going to be the ones in the meat grinder running down that hall at the end.
Yep.
You know that this is the meat grinder level.
Oh no.
The Wookiee does.
But
have
we know how to do it. We know how to do it.
The Wookiee has the greatest grenades. Yeah.
You got to get past them, and then chop them up from behind while your pawns overrun them.
Dude, Sean, doing great, man. We are rolling forward. This is so cool. All right, someone's got a B. Let's go for B. Let's do it. I'm in some strange little hookah smoking situation in here. Something going on. Some hookahs out here. What? You know what? I didn't even shoot. I thought those guys were friendlies. I'm so not used to being the rebels. I ran in the room and they're like, the Empire's in there. And I'm like, hey guys, what's up? And they're like, shot in the gut.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, like
I am not used to being a Wookiee either.
I guess it's because we have 3 people. We're probably just a little more, they had to fit us on a server or something, and they thought, like, it'd be better to... Not that anyone cares, but they're jumping in from this other side over here. God, we're like Wookiee town. I can't even see my gun. The server is jacked. I had no crosshairs. I was just like, I was just pulling the trigger as like a disembodied spirit.
Yeah, this.
All right, I'm with you. All right, so we're capping on B. Guys, we're capping. Let's just stay on B. Stay on B. Can I get in this or die? If I die in here, no. I thought that water's poisonous. That's great. All right. Where are we at? We're capping on A and B, just because we're like, cray. Oh, I think we lost Sean. He's not showing up on our radar.
Extreme Ghost.
Extreme Ghost is on there. He's on there. Can you see him? He's like, I don't see him on our squad. Maybe we're just on the same server, but not on the same squad or something.
He looks like he just died.
Ah, my bomb. My grenade came back at me. That was crazy. It went down the hall and then it came back. That's so crazy.
That's
All right.
crazy.
I do think we lost Sean. I think we did.
No,
Whatever. Hopefully
Sean's
not. No, he's right
green.
there. He's right there. Crazy. He's just not on our. He's okay. So he's on our green team, but he's not a. We got to do this fast before they set up.
Yeah,
if
let's
possible.
go. Listen. Fuck. God, trying to get around the outside first. On you in 5.
Oh, I use my pound sand moves, but to no avail. Okay, I'm with you. I'm with you. Oh, they got our Orlando Carosian. They got Sean. Okay, cool. He just wasn't in our... Okay, so there's a difference between being in our squad and just... Okay, he's back in our squad. When you do stuff with your squad, I think it gives you, like, a bonus. Like, if you stay close to your squad, it gives you, like, point bonuses, and it's, like... It, like, tries to incentivize you to stick with them. We are pushing him back fairly well here. Okay, we're capping. Okay, they've got this Darth Maul, I think is his name.
What the fuck? My dude is just like slow as shit.
I think it's a server thing. I know. There's it's some kind of lag on the, yeah, I noticed it too. It's a cursed server. Dude, they don't even care that we're capping.
No, they just ran away.
Dude, we are so
Nice,
much better
fast
than the
game.
last
Yeah.
game we were playing.
Yeah. I haven't played anybody on this round. No one's
We've never been the rebels like this. I still think it's a server error that we're the rebels.
Yeah.
We're not supposed to be. We chose to be the Empire on these maps. But whatever, it's working for us.
Why are they coming from this direction? They never come from this direction.
That is their respawn. Their respawn is technically down there.
Oh, way back.
I'm the only one on our team capping. Come on, guys.
Outside.
Okay.
Got excited.
I was literally watching the entire team like outside the border. Dude, that was fast. Nice job, team. Woohoo! That was fun. That was super fun.
Alrighty.
Okay, dude, we are gonna draw. Okay, so this time, what you got to do is you got to turn your PlayStation off skis and be sure to upload the file after you're done.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna keep rocking with Sean for just a couple more rounds. Look at that shirt, dude. Look at his shirt.
Yeah, I know. What the
He's
hell?
like, he's like a super fly black guy. That's so cool. He had like a cool coat on. He had a cool
Gambino. No, who's that?
Okay.
Anyway.
Be sure to. Okay.
Right.
Okay. So shut down your PlayStation so we don't lose the slot on there, brother. It was so much fun hanging out. It was so much fun playing. Go
As
power
always,
that
sir.
sucker. Power that sucker down. Yep. And have a great weekend.
You too. And yeah, thanks for the conversation and the game.
So good.
And the
So fun.
co-murder.
Co-murder. Have fun with the teachers, dude. Are you doing anything for? Are you off for Labor Day on Monday?
Yeah, I am.
That's awesome.
Yep. Take it off.
I am sleeping in, and I am okay. I'm going to. Okay, I can't kick you out of the group. You have to cut. The power to your situation there.
Yep.
Nice.
All right. Have a good one.
Dude, take it easy. See you later.
Peace.
Peace. All right, Sean, it's just you and me. We're gonna get this going here. We're gonna get some co-op going here, and you know what? That was working out pretty well for us. Let's go to the Death Trooper. Let's go Galactic Empire. You can also tell me which one of these, if you have a series of maps or a side you like fighting on. I can figure it out any way we want to do it. That was so much fun, Peter. That was so much fun hanging out. God. And we got our first triple play with 3 humans on the same team. This is awesome. We're going to keep moving this bar forward. And, yeah. Tattooing. I think that was the map we were just on. I don't mind what side we do. Okay, cool. Fantastic. I love playing the Galactic Empire, and then in the six you can choose from the bottom right to have those Death Troopers and the Red Guard Troopers, which are great. But this will be great. Nice. If you want to do any strategy or anything, you just chat it to me. We'll do what you want, Sean. We'll figure out where we're going with this. Uh, God, that was a great conversation with Peter. That was a great battle. We've been kicking it for 2 hours, 2 hours and 20 minutes. That just flew by. Man, oh man. The only thing I have to do today is I've got to go down and pick up a package that I need for the weekend. I've got trying out these new headsets and this new digital bridge for a computer, and they're like anyway. I got these down at the post office. I gotta go get them out of mail jail. All right, this is how I am used to playing this as a defense. It's like defense. This is awesome. All right, here we go. Nice. Nice. All right, and we gotta just keep them out down here. Ah, getting feisty over there. All right, here we go. Death Trooper. God, I love this. I love this unit. All right, within 5, Sean. Here we go. God, I love this gun. So good. I love that the Death Trooper has a heal too. That's very unusual for these assault classes to have a heal option. It's very, very good. Dude, they're capping on B like crazy. Oh, we both went down. No worries, here we go. Oh, this guy's a heavy. Alright, they gotta stop the steal on B, gentlemen. Let's go. Did my best. I jumped in amongst their midsts and I dropped my grenade and I took a couple with me. Nice, Darth Maul. Look at you. We're never leaving. All right, let's do this. God, man, just got so many people to hurt. Gotta hurt them all. Okay, we're falling back. All right. I could try a little fall back. All right. Should have just shot till I was gone. That was my instinct. All right, here we go. I'm with you, Sean. 5. Here we are. Let's do it. Oh, I got the Yoda out here. Dead Yoda. That's kind of a sad sight.
New data indicates the rebels will attack these positions. You must defend them. Bounty Hunter Boss has joined our forces.
Oh, there's someone behind me. Oh, dude, that was fun. That was super duper fun. All right, Emperor Palpatine. All right, I'm with you, Emperor Palpatine. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, we're in. Man, this is fun. There's just a lot of action. Dude. Alright, they're probably coming out through this main entrance. Just gonna push them here a little bit. Yep, they gotta run up on us. I bet they're back here. Yep. They did get over there on the side. Alright, here we go. Nice. And we're keeping them here. This is pretty good. This is great. I wonder how close we are to getting outside the mission area here. Alright, that little Ewok's going around. Alright, little Ewok. You can almost feel it when they're coming over here to the left. Man, those little fireflies followed me very mightily. I'm trying to run away from those. Okay, little Ewoks, take that, you nerd. Man, look at this crowd. Just, we gotta fire into the crowd, fire into the crowd. How you doing over there, Sean? Okay, we're together, we're together. Man, you're good at these. You're good at the hero classes. This is so cool. Alright, fun, fun. Okay, we got Luke Skywalker here. There was music coming out of that drum when it was being shot. It was almost like a percussive... It was almost like making percussion. That's so cool. Alright, here we are, here we are. Love it. Dude, we are holding these guys back. We are doing a great job of holding these guys back. Okay, great. They got in a little bit here. God, we're just good at cleaning them out when they get in. We're just good at this game. This is awesome. One less Wookiee out there in these streets. God, this is such a mess. Such a glorious mess. Alright, getting away from these firefly situations. Maybe we let them come in here a little bit. Who knows? Oh, they were firing from a distance. They were good at it. Dude, Sean, I feel like I'm right next to you. It's crazy. I feel like I'm so used to playing with Peter. I feel like we got Peter right here, dude. This is so fun. This is so fun. Alright, I'm behind you. Alright. Nice, you're low on health, you're gonna fall back. They're just not dying as quick as they were a second ago. Dang, okay, they're a little skivvy on the... Boom. Yeah, they are just not that close. They just want to shoot us from a distance.
Time is running out for the rebels. Don't fail me now.
Guy just electrocuted an Ewok, dude. That Emperor Palpatine gives no fucks. He's got no... He's just... just electrocuted an Ewok, man. Boy. God, so many people so close in. Alright, how are we doing back in here? How are we doing back in here? Is there anybody in here? Yep, we got a couple. Not a big deal. 17 seconds. They're not anywhere. They're nowhere close to challenging us on this. We're just gonna get this one. Sorry. That Ewok had excellent. This made like a thud sound when his missile went by. 3 seconds, kids. Boom. Victory. Held him on the first thing. Nice job, Sean. That was awesome. We didn't even get to that part. Look, they have the doors closed on that. That was the first round. Very, very nice. We'll go some more here. Here we go. Dude, we had a AG-07. That's really good. Nice score. Nice. Here we go. Death events on that one looks like it was a little more than 100. 101. Very, very cool. Man. Okay, so that was amazing. That was 4 people who were really playing close, and we kept them out of all the doors that they had access to, kept them out of the main area. That was incredibly, incredibly good. and it's really fun to play next to a hero. To like have both sets of skills going at the same time. The hero usually has like some kind of superpower, super gun, and then being able to back it up with the just mowing down the other units, clearing out the way. It's very super duper fun. Unbelievably cool. Dude, Sean, it's so much fun to play. I am just chagrined that we have drawn in another member of our team here. Yeah, we do this every Friday at the same time. We try to start at 2 p.m. Eastern time. That is our goal. And today we started about an hour later than that, I think. But usually, yeah, we start about 2 p.m. Eastern. Bosk is a good character. Totally. Why do you like that? Why do you like it? He's got is it his grenades? He's got excellent like grenades for that. He also has a pretty good pistol. I have not played Bosk that often. Played him a couple times. Yeah, he's got those like sticky grenades. There's like a bunch of them. I think those like hang around a little bit and go off, but I'm not 100% sure. And I think he's got pretty good, decent pistol in there. But yeah, we're here every week, man. And what I'll do is I will the next time I start the party, I will invite you, or I will just leave the invitation open. Oh, I like to do C on this one. If we want to make the run over to C, it's kind of a nice one to do. Although if you got another idea, I'm with you. Yep, you do have another idea. I'll follow you. Where you headed? Where you headed? Cool.
You must take one rebel position before we can advance.
All right, I'm with you on this B push over here.
They want the objective.
All right, are we capping on B? We're capping on B. All right, we can cap a little B. I sometimes like the C situation because it's takes them a while to. Oh man, they're in those trenches. Takes them a while to respond. Here we go. All right, you got clobbered too. All right, looks like okay, cool. Eternity 1719. I was capping on C. We'll help him with this program. All right, I got a turret out here. Nice. And you can just see him coming from a really long way away. Got to lead your shots a little bit at this distance. There's actually travel time with these rounds. Nice. Nice.
First assault phase complete, but we've only just begun.
Very cool. You can tell that we're playing against some AIs because they just they turn on a dime.
For Empire and Emperor.
The second that the objectives go away, they're like headed back. Dude, it feels like I am playing with another live human, Sean. I keep looking over to where Peter is. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. We're here together, but we're not on this. We're not on the intercom, so to speak. Very cool. Very cool. All right, I guess let's just go B if you want.
Grenade out. Throwing grenade.
All right, we can be capping here momentarily. Oh, they got a Yoda over here on C. I'm sorry, on B. They got a Yoda. Let's see where you're at. Okay, what are you up to? Sean, you are up here. It looks like you're working 3. I can help you with this situation. I can help you with this. Or you're working A. Cool. Nice. I love how you're working the edges here, Sean. You're not running in too fast. That's awesome. That is very cool. That's the right way to do it. Just kind of like slow, like thin them out. Nice. All right, we should be in here capping. We should be in here capping pretty soon. Okay, we're capping. We're capping. Okay, we got an Ewok over there. Who's over here? Okay, got some guys over here to our left. Nice. Okay, that's pretty good. You are still pushing B. Okay, you got down 2. Okay, no problem. What's Darth Maul over here up to? And what can we help him out here? All right. Okay, B fell. I love it. This is great. Got someone over here in the trenches. All right, I'm going for this one on the right. Looks like you got the one on the left. That's kind of cool. Waiting for those objectives. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Our attack goes well.
I'm going to just stick with B because I'm right here on top of it. My grenade got someone. I thought it was that Wookiee, but it wasn't. It was not that Wookiee. Okay. All right. Sean, wherever you go, buddy, I'm going to reincarnate where you're at. And we will then do this together. Okay. Okay, here we go. We're just going to jump in through here. Looks like what is this? What are we closer to here? A? Are we on A? Okay, we're close to A. All right, great. We're capping on A. We are capping. Capping on A. Nice. Nice. Whoa. God, we're good. This is a nice team, dude. Alright. Back. Sean, if you want to come back and cap with us, we'll go. I think it goes faster. But you're doing a great job out there. Those are the micro bombs. That's the Boba Fett superpower. That's awesome. All right. Woohoo!
Han Solo has been spotted.
Looking for objectives. All right, with you, Sean. What's up? What's up?
This area to the last.
Okay, we headed over here. Is that where our next move is? I think it is. New objectives. Alright, so we're hitting
Expect the
A.
rebels to cling on to this last command post. Crush them and victory shall
I
be
like this
ours.
one. I like this level. Alright, I think someone's behind us, but we're just gonna deal with that. We're... Whoa, someone's shooting me big time. I didn't notice it. Alright, here we go. Ah, darn it, darn it, darn it. Someone saw me healing up back there. Okay. Alright, Boba Fett, where you at? Okay, cool. I'm gonna incarnate with Darth Maul here, and then we're gonna roll. Alright, through the tubes, through the tubes.
Bosk has arrived. He'll hunt down the rebels for us.
Oh yeah, Bosk. Got a Bosk incarnate. That sounds like Sean coming back as Bosk. I love it. Oh, dude. Probably want to hold back a little bit more and thin him out a little more. Okay, we've got... Oh, no! Eternity 1719. Alright, here we go. Okay, we're capping. God, how do we go? God, we were just turned around in this map for sure. Alright, so we got some people coming out back here. Off behind and to the left. Just taking a lot of heat here. Ah! Ewok base witchcraft. Trying to get away from it. Trying to get away from it. We are capping. Keep on the cap. Keep on the cap. Nice job, Boba Fett. Nice job. I might let you live. I love it. That's funny. Dude, we're not even getting that much resistance. Okay, they're coming from the left. They're coming from up here. Alright, here they come. It's funny to watch their entire assault front get picked up and thrown back. That was crazy. It's Princess Leia. It's not happening, Princess Leia. It's not happening. Dude, we rolled this one. Nice job, Sean. This is us. Look at this. This is great. Very, very cool. That's it. Victory. Man, that was awesome. That was super nice job. Nice job, Sean. The very, very cool. Let's go again. I think I can hang in here for a little bit longer. Maybe a couple more. I'm going to set us up. However, I am going to go grab a quick snack. Very, very quick. Nice job. Nice score, dude. That was good. All right, I'm going to set up our matchmaking, and then I'm going to get a snack. Be right back. All right, back in black. Let's do this. Here we go. I don't even see. Okay, where are we on? Co-op Endor. All right. Endor research station number 9. And we are the Empire, which is awesome.
Comscan has detected an incoming rebel force here on this
Nice.
floor. Stand your ground and don't let them through.
Here we go. God, I am open to your suggestions on this map here, man. I'm not even sure how we would. This one is just this first one is always so rough. I guess you just kind of rotate through, try to figure out what they're going for and get them. Okay, here I guess I can put out my cannon. That's kind of helpful. All right, and then. Okay, I'm up against this. Okay, this is a good place to take some shots. Got some cover behind my back. I can see them fine. Yeah, this is not bad. I guess got to kind of determine what they're... Okay, they're taking the heck out of A, so that's not good. Are they back over here? I thought they were over on my side. Alright, here we go, here we go. I'm just gonna run up where you're shooting. Nice. Oh, dude, trapped on the map. Not good, but maybe a good reincarnate? Good reincarnate. It's all worth it. Okay, they clearly have got A, and they are taking it home with them. I'm gonna put it in their little bag, and here we go. I'm with you. Okay, here it is. Nice. We're supposed to be falling back. All right, falling back.
Allow us to regroup and meet the rebels head on. Await new orders.
There's a ways to fall back. Okay. And this is the first place. What's up? What's up? Alright. You were the chosen one. That's so funny. Nice. Alright.
Our defenses must shift to properly face the rebel attack. New positions marked. We need to hold the objective.
Alright. Looks like they're on B. Okay, this is B. I'll be back. I'll fall back here and help with B. What a nice... This is a nice, handy reincarnate. Alright. Looks like they're on A too. Dude, that guy got blasted into orbit. His body never even came down. Just kept going. Just kept going. Take that, Ben Carver. Okay, they're capping on A, so time to run over to A and stop the steal. Oh, not a good drop. Not a good drop in. They were close up on the wall there, and that was not the best way to go. All right, here we go. 2, 1, back in. Here we go. Okay, so where's A? A is getting tortured. Okay, this is B. Ugh, fast death, fast death. Getting turned around. All right, there you go. Okay, Sean, you're on A. I'm with you in 2, 3, 2, 1. Oh, outside mission area. Oh, crazy. Okay, crazy. Oh man, we got a really far warp back. Dude, me and a bunch of TK units reincarnated at the same time.
Victory will surely be ours.
God, I am on the other side of this map. Hey, what's up? Okay, here we go.
The rebels are renewing their attack. We must now defend these positions.
Cool. We got Darth Maul out here. Nice. Hey, we got an AT-AT out here. Ugh. People just shooting. People just want to shoot long term. Go ahead. Go ahead, just shoot. I'm not gonna stand out here and be fodder for the snipers. Dude, I got a, that turret placement's pretty good. Unami, that guy loves playing an Ewok. I am always killing that dude. As an Ewok. Level up officer 246. All right. Oh, you got taken down too, Sean. Right on, right on. Okay, these guys are defending B. That's pretty nice. Let's get in here and cleanse B. Han Solo just took like 8 shots in his head. Oh god, that'd be pretty freaking painful. Okay, so stop steal on B complete. Gonna push this forward a little bit. There are our other peeps. Okay, we've been doing a pretty good job of keeping them inside the, out of the perimeter. This is kind of a good way to do it, because we're just going to make them reincarnate way back there, clean them out, and force them to walk to work. Nice, guys. Nice. Dude, this is great. Oh, Sean, I didn't see you as green. You're in that AT-AT. Nice, dude. I'll hang out with you. I did not see that green above your head. I guess because you're in the vehicle. I did not, but I can see it on my radar. Nice. I just swiped Luke like 3 times in his face. Mima Psycho, alright. Sean's in the vehicle, can't reincarnate. Who's got a better shot? Okay, cool. Ozzy. Alright, just kill the ones in front of you. Kill the ones in front of you. Oh, that was a fight to the death. He had 42 points left. That was pretty freaking great. Dude, Sean, you are awesome. You're still in that AT-AT. That is amazing. Okay, this guy, Mima Psycho. What's he up to? What's he up to? Where are we at? We're really off on the side here, dude. We should get... They're going to take A, no problem, unless we stop them here. Let's go, let's go, let's go. They got A, they got A. Alright, stop. The steel stopped on A. Nice. Sean's still in that. Nice job rocking the hardware there, my friend. That is a great public service you are performing. I think I can put Darth Vader between me and them, and I have a kind of like a walking human shield. If you can call Darth Vader human. A walking Sith shield, I guess it would be. Nice. Dude, we are holding him at this one. I've never won on this. I've never won by holding this position. This is amazing.
Rebel leader on site.
Rebel leader on site. What's going on? Okay, we got plenty of guys on A. Nice job, Sean. Pulling the hardware up front. I love it. Okay, we got people off to the right here. I'm just focusing on killing this Yoda. Got him. Still, worth the death, worth the death. They have no heroes with them now on their assault here. Let's see if I can get a good reincarnate. Yep, here we go, Darth Vader, here we go. 3, 2, 1, let me in. Put me in, coach. Nice. Clean these dorks up. Ah! I got.
Not much longer now.
Nice. Lando Calrissian was punching me, not using any of his skills or his guns. That was insane. Thinning him out. Guys right behind me. Hard to thin him out when you're getting shot at from behind. Gonna just work these guys over here. God dang, that was a lot of people. 12 seconds. They got 12 seconds. We stopped him, Sean. Look at this shit. This is so good. This is the best, dude. Oh my God, that was a very, very good victory. Holy smokes. That was unbelievably cool. Look at that. Let's go again. Let's go. What'd you think of that one? Dude, you just owned that. You were in that AT-AT the entire time. Yeah, the entire time. You started with that and you rolled it up and you were just holding that middle zone. Unbelievably cool. I went up one class, Officer 246, Enforcer 232, Death Events 84, Death Events. Man, we had some good people playing on that one. That was fun. That was a great strategy to be in the AT-AT, and like it really works with the terrain too. Because I noticed at times, Sean, what you were doing is like pulling it back to the back, like the back of the court when it would get a little hot up front. That's so smart. You can like preserve your hit points and still have like the missiles when it comes in. There was like, how many breaches were there? There were like 3 or 4 really good waves where they got through, and we just had too many people on the side cutting them down. They were going down fast. We are broadcasting out here. I've got, in case you're just joining, I've got Sean on the is in our team, and anybody else who wants to join the squad, join the game. Oh yeah. Also, I had to get health back. Exactly. Like hold back and heal up. Sounds perfect. What we've done is we are inviting anybody who wants to join in, wants to join our squad. If you're out there and you're watching live, jump into some Battlefront 2. And like Sean, we can get you hooked up and invited to the team just through the PlayStation situation. And it's awesome. Anybody else who's out there, we've got our own social network at maps.decorio.com, which is where we coordinate all this kind of stuff. And it's freaking fun. I love this map. I never get to play this map enough. All right. Where are you headed, Sean? I'm after you. You have less bandwidth for communication, so I'm gonna follow your lead here. That way we stick together. Woo! All right, this'll do. Okay, this is A, and we're contesting. All right, we're capping. Nice, nice job, dude. Nice job. Quick follow-up. Nice. Awesome, Shinobi. Welcome, and so very wonderful. Yeah, exactly. First-gen Star Wars fan. I wonder if that means if you saw the first Star Wars, like in the theater, or like early on. That's my gen. That's what I thought. Also, or maybe you're talking about Battlefront 1, this is Battlefront 2. Oh, who's on A? Who's on A? Dude, welcome. Nice to see you. If you play, we can get you invited into the PS party, the PlayStation party, and then you can be with us in the squad if you want to be. Dude, I was a couple years old when Star Wars first came out. It was like, and there was nothing else. Star Wars was like the first sci-fi movie that was like so kick-ass. It changed the world. All the adults were talking about it. It was just, and then like Luke Skywalker, he was this, young man, and he was going out across the universe, and his family had been killed, and he was like trying to answer his questions and like find a spiritual teacher. Yeah, I remember sneaking into local cinema at age of 6 in 1977 to watch A New Hope. Godsmack by Vader, Kid Crush on Leia. I play on PC mainly Warframe.
Secure them.
That is awesome, dude. Welcome, Shinobi. That is unbelievably cool. You okay? So you were born in the early '70s. That is awesome. I usually play on here with one of my friends, Peter. We usually get on the chat, the video chat together, and this is the exact time period that I'm always trying to explain. It's so like right when the Atari 2600 came out. That was like '78 or so. It was just things were changing. Atari comes out. That's the first game. Yeah, I had my 51st birthday on August 17th. Dude, that is awesome. Happy birthday, man. That's great. The kids these days, they're always like into their birthdays. I've adapted. It was not such a big deal when I was growing up. But that could be a family thing as well. Dude, when the first arcade games came out, when Star Wars came out, it was like it was revelation. I can totally relate to the kid crush on Leia, absolutely. One of the things that drives me the absolute craziest is having to kill Ewoks. When the Ewoks came out in whatever that was, '82, when Return of the Jedi came out, they were there. I was such a kid. I was so young and they were so adorable, and it was like this little cute thing. Thanks. I even remember watching Star Trek Original on small black and white TV with radial antennas. Dude, that is amazing. That is amazing. I recently took out a sub to Paramount Plus, and Paramount Plus was it's where they've got all of the Star Treks on there. You can use a service legally in the United States. It's called Cloud Play On. Yeah, Play On Cloud. And basically what you do is you sign into a server. You sign into like your into your like Amazon Plus or whatever, and then you can use fair use to legally record the videos. So anyway, I just legally backed up the entire Star Trek thing. What's up, Shinobi Tenno? Nice. Sean's on the server here with us playing, Shinobi. Dude, you're always welcome to come play if you want to. Yeah, so anyway, I am looking forward to going back and seeing Star Trek 1, and I haven't seen that in years. Star Trek 2, Wrath of Khan, was one of the first ones I saw in person. And anyway, that might be something to do over Labor Day. Maybe I go on a deep dive into the old Star Treks. I think that'd be insanely fun. I haven't checked out the new on Amazon Prime. They got the new Lord of the Rings on there. I have not seen that in a bit. I haven't seen the new one. I mean, they haven't made any new stuff in a while. But anyway, that's probably first on the list, getting caught up with Lord of the Rings. But then, yeah, a little Star Trek over the weekend. I think that could be extremely fun. I got all Star Wars movies, Stargate, Space and Above, all on hard drives. Dude, you're the best. I got the same thing. I mean, not that set, but I recently went to a Plex server. Oh. Yeah, Sean Wilmot. Oh, yeah, hey, what's up? Nice, you guys. That's so fun. Anyway, yeah, I just put in a Plex server like 2 weeks ago. Sci-fi. You've been working on... Dude, give us a little bit of the plot. What's the plot on the sci-fi novel? That's fun. Okay, capping. This is so much going on. When you guys talk, I can hear it in my ears. I should pump that back into the feed. Figure out how to do that. God, this is a nice team, guys. Sean, you're pulling your weight. This is so great, dude. We're running this place. Nice. Oh yeah. I know this. That's a great unit. Very, very cool. All right, there we go. Nice job, everybody. I bet Shinobi is typing the plot of his book in, which would be so nice to hear. Oh my gosh. Okay, I know I'm just asking you a bunch of questions, Shinobi. Do you have a piece of software that you like working with? I had played around with Scrivener for a little bit for writing, and that seemed to be pretty cool.
The rebels won't give up their last position easily.
But do you have what's your strategy for writing? I have heard that some people just like lock themselves in a room for 2 days or like 2 hours a day, or do you do it early? Do you write every day? I've heard writing every day can be a nice hack. God, I got lost here. All right, everybody, sorry, I'm catching up. I got Lando. Could it be that we can get in this quick? It seems like it's too early to rush the stage here, but I don't know, we're in. God dang, that was a good push. That was a great push. Little Ewok fuck. Get you here, buddy. There you go. Nice. I'm gonna listen to this.
Bosk is here.
Dude. Shinobi, that's... Dude, Apache Office, you are hardcore, my friend. You have probably got some hacker programming chops. That is a beautiful open source choice there, my friend. That is really cool. The plot sounded great. For those of you who couldn't read it on the screen there, it was near solar system, someone at the edge of the solar system. They're in a space station, and they open up a stable wormhole by accident. They they send a probe through it and find life on the 5th planet. That sounds amazing. That sounds like a nice setup. Dude, that's a victory. That's a victory, kids. I used to be a hacker. Still crack programs sometimes, so I don't need to pay for it. LOL. Dude. Shinobi, we should freaking... We should talk, dude. We should talk. I remember just getting regular, normal software off of BBSs when I was a kid, and then going through the crack phase, or using cracks where you'd use like a keygen or you'd use other forms. Here, Sean, I'm jumping us right back in here. I even cracked my Windows 10. That's wild. Dude, as I've gotten older and more viruses and more malware have been introduced onto the internet, it just, at a certain point, it was just like not worth it for all the cleanup you have to do afterwards. So I just went legit. I went legit in my old age and just started buying software. But man, when we were growing up, like when we were young, there was, you swap discs with other people. I remember I had this program called Copy to PC on my early PC, and you just had to have 2 disk drives, and it could back up even like the virtual machine, bro. Oh, that's hilarious. You're just running everything inside a virtual machine. Nice. That's a great way to stay free from the viruses, etc. That's great. Do you use VMware Fusion for your virtual machine, or do you like the, what's the open source version of that? Box something. That is a good one. Takes me back. Commodore 64, 128. Dude. You're like a few years older than me, man. That is awesome. Yeah, I had I don't even remember. It was like a 40 column screen. It was basic. It was a tape drive. It was it might have just been a real generic PC when I was like a little kid. And dude, I love that thing. Put a 1200 baud modem in that. Got on BBSs. This is like in the mid 80s. And it was wild watching the internet come online. Okay, so internet came online for you when you would have been probably in your late teens, early 20s. What was that like? Because it was when the internet came online. I had been rocking BBSs. I was 18 years old. I was into chicks and going to school. I thought it was kind of lame that the rest of the world hadn't caught up so quickly to all the to like the BBS scene or whatever. And so I got out of it for a couple years, and then I first remember chipping the first PlayStations. My younger brother went to rent like 10 games, and I made copies. Nice, dude. That is so fun. That is so fun. So the chip. So did you have to solder that with the PS1? I had a PS2, and I had a special disc that I would use, and you had to like pop the disc in at a certain point, and then you had to physically replace the roof of your PlayStation so that you could so that more or less you could what was it doing you had to like interrupt it in its boot up cycle, and then you could use a backup. You could make a backup on a DVD, and then you would have to use that like the. Yeah, I had to solder it. Sorry, English ain't my main language. Dude, your English is fantastic, Shinobi. Like really, really good. Like that is crazy. You are doing a great job with that. Dude, that is so fun. I wonder, are you in Japan? Are you in what part of the world are you in? Shinobi's kind of a Japanese situation. The God, that's fun. That takes me back. Yeah, PlayStation 2, backing up games on DVD. Then you had to hot boot them because they didn't have the physical defects that the PlayStation was looking for. So you had like a dummy disc that you would use, and you would pop the dummy disc in, and then it would get past the part of the copyright where it looked for the imperfection in the disc that was like, one-off manufacturing trade secret or whatever on a DVD, and then you could just put in a regular DVD with your game on it. Oh my God, I have lost so many libraries over the years. I wish it would be so. Dude, I'm from Belgium. I speak English, French, German, and Dutch. Also the basics of Italian and Spanish. Try to learn a little bit of Danish. ATM. Nice. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Very cool. Belgium is a great part of the world. The company that I work for, we just recently started working with a crew. Oh, wait. At the moment. Dude, you're so kind. Thanks for that. That's amazing. Dude, I bet it's pretty late over there in Europe, or maybe you're in the States. I'm making all kinds of assumptions with this low bandwidth interface. But Belgium's a great place. That's fantastic. At work, I get to work with a bunch of people in Switzerland, and it's such a cool team. They're right on the border. They speak German, they speak French. There's a little Italian in there too. And man, as an American kid who grew up in like the Midwest, which is like the center part of America, it is such a pleasure to get to communicate with people who speak primarily other languages. Oh, nice. At 40, middle of the night there, try Googling Belgian beer and start drooling like Homer Simpson. Dude, I live in Colorado in the United States, and I am surrounded by microbreweries for days. It is remarkable how many we've got here. But yes, I bet Belgium has got some really sweet ones. That makes a ton of sense. 1:45 in the morning. It's a Friday night for you, buddy. That's fun. Got any plans for the weekend? What you up to? I want to watch the new Lord of the Rings. It's in Colorado. It is getting to be later in the season, and so it is kind of fall outside. So I have been trying to spend every waking minute I can doing something outside, because very soon we're going to get our first snow of the year. And when we do get our first snow, Belgium, 11 million-ish inhabitants, 800 to 900 different kinds of beer. Dude, I don't know what the numbers are in Colorado, but 800 to 900 sounds like a lot of different kinds of beer. That is fun. Fine. What's up, buddy? What's going on? Gonna watch season 6 of Star Trek: The Next Generation. Dude, brother, that is amazing. It's on my list to go back and rewatch it. I haven't watched it in a couple of years, but that stuff was on when I was in high school. When I think Star Trek, I think Next Generation. I think Jean-Luc Picard. That is my jam. That is the sweet spot. What's up? What's up? Alright, we gotta kill these. We got a really an overabundance of Wookiees in here.
An agent has been sent to assist our forces.
I just decided to start punching those guys. It wasn't even a good move. Alright, Sean, I'm with you here. Here we go. We're gonna get pushed back to the final map on this thing. Dude, Shinobi, that is awesome. Star Trek, how many seasons were there? 6 is like towards the end. Dude, it's what'd you think of the new Picard? the new Picard on Paramount Plus. I stopped first season, but second season looks good. What's your thoughts? Did you? It was kind of hard watching Patrick Stewart get older and kind of. I mean, he's gracefully aging for sure, but God, I just miss a vital Jean-Luc. Some of the support characters, I think, in Picard were like okay too. Okay, I'm gonna listen. Dude, I did not know that about French fries, that they were a Belgium food. And that is hilarious that they were in war and they couldn't figure out that they were in Belgium. Isn't that crazy in war that you just are like, hey, where are we? We don't know. There's like, because it's all so chaotic and nuts, you could be like in the wrong part of the country. Dude, that is a great story. I'm going to use that. French fries are actually Belgium. And that's so crazy because after 9/11, I think France had some questions about weapons of mass destruction and didn't want to go along with us, which was awesome. Now you can spread the knowledge about the fries. Yes, I will, dude. You have no idea. You have turned an agent here in the States. I will. That is one of those bits of trivia that will come up very often. This is fun. All right, we got 8 minutes of this jazz we got to put up with. We got to keep him down. Keep him down. Keep him down. All right, I'm gonna focus up here on this thing. Can't believe it's so easy. But they're making us work here. This is not super duper easy. Okay, lots of shooting to do. Lots of shooting to do. I want to have this conversation more than I want to win this game, which is not good. Alright, we gotta thin out the crowd, thin out the crowd. They are really bunched up back there. Gonna take out this turret. So cool. Dude, okay, the chocolate in Belgium, absolutely, 100%. That's brilliant. There's, all my friends in Switzerland, they're always talking about their chocolate, too. You guys love your chocolate. That's so cool. You know what's really cool about Europe? That it actually has a social net. You know what's not cool about Europe? There's a war going on your eastern porch these days. I wonder how that feels to be. Dude, you would know. You came up in the Cold War. What's it like now to have the conflict going on with Russia and having NATO being so like activated? How does that feel over there on the continent? Shinobi, that was beautiful. Nice, nice. It's weird, but not a lot of panic for sure. Okay, that's great. Dude, it sounds like you are taking off. Have a great evening. It is wonderful to meet your acquaintance. We broadcast on Fridays around the same time. Dude, it'd be great to talk to you sometime if you want to do like a podcast or something. You sound like you've got a lot of cool you're a few years older than me. It'd be super fun to sync on tech and changes and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, brother, have a fantastic evening. Thanks for stopping by. Late over there. Get some good sleep. Dude, we just turned this whole offensive away. I want to hear more someday about Pieces of Lie. That's awesome. I can tell you got some philosophy behind that one. So cool. So freaking cool. All right. Dude, we're stopping this. We've got about 5 more minutes. They're going to have at least 5 or 6 or more Thanks for the stream. Have a good one. Emote show off. What is so funny and cool about that is it just said. By the way, Pieces of Lie is the Sith code. You can find that. Oh, dude, you are so kind to explain all of your references to me. That is just the best, dude. Have a wonderful evening. Very nice to meet you. Oh, yeah. If you want to connect, maps.decorio.com. maps.decorio.com. Pop this up for you here. Oh shit. Can't stop this offensive. That'd be terrible. Okay, anyway, we've got a social network over there. Anyway, if you want to drop in, it's free. And when you hit the front door, just say Paul sent you. Have a great night, brother. All right, turn that thing off so people can see. There we go. Very, very nice. Dude, I was totally taking my eye off the ball during that last volley. But with these, man, I'm fighting with some good people out here in these streets. They're doing great. We got, dude, that was a massive, massive, massive front. That was so many people coming on that wave. That was wild. Dude, I have been staying, like, standing in place. Haven't even really been having to duck or weave. We've got some good people playing here. We are suppressing their presence. So I've got to. I'll pump when emotes hit the chat like that, it speaks them back. The software I'm using speaks it back to me. So theoretically, I don't have to take my eyes off or whatever. And they've got some crazy names. That was super fun. All right, here we go. So fun. Dude, it is so fun to be just synced up with people live on the internet. It's the best. Unami's over here. What's up, Unami? How you doing, buddy? I want to meet Unami one day. That person loves playing the Ewok class. So cool. So cool. Alright, Han Solo taking a dirt nap very shortly. I can just kind of come back down this little hill a little bit here and get a little cover. Ooh, they were shooting me lots. Someone got them first. Dude, my health just got dragged there. Dude, 2 minutes. We've done a great job. That's it for that hero. Dude, they are panicking. They are freaking out that they don't have any time cap in here. And they are just bunching up back there. Dude, we are mowing these guys down. This is so fun. This is a brawl. They did a good job of getting to this point, though. Nice job, Sean. Dude, that was fun. That was fun to meet Shinobi. Working on a book about a wormhole and life on the other side. That's very interesting. That is like plenty of plot right there, but I wonder where it goes. Maybe there's like some incredibly cool twists in terms of the life that's on the other side of the planet, on the other side of that wormhole that is discovered. Maybe the life has some kind of extra dimensional connection, like, you know, it can just like, it's like perfectly telepathic or something, or, you know, enhances telepathy, or has some kind of insane impact on the resonance of the life on this side of the wormhole, from our solar system. That is super cool. God, look at all this dying. Alright, pedal to the metal. I'm getting a little fatigued here. We got 35 seconds. This is the last of it. We gotta close them out. Uh-oh.
With our reinforcements soon arriving, the rebels will be forced to retreat. Don't let them through.
I'm gonna get up here and get on station with Yoda. That's it. That's victory. Oh my god.
We've held off the rebel attack and won the day.
Dude, how did I not know that peace is a lie is not the Sith saying? I'm not really, I don't really have a lot of the Sith knowledge. That's awesome to learn though. Peace is a lie. I will have to Google that. I will have to figure out what that is. I saw a YouTube video the other day that was very, was all about the Sith philosophy. Maybe that's the way through. Dude, Sean, 71K, unbelievably good. Nice job, brother. That's crazy. How many death events did you have? I get death events by, I add up eliminations and assists. I'm at 224. 224. Dude, I was like one of the last ones on this. We had a great we have a great team going here. Anybody else who wants to jump into our crew here? All you have to do is send me a friend invite, and I will bust you through. I am under a big sky. If you jump in on that, you can friend me up on there. By the way, Pieces of Lies is a Sith code. Oh, sorry, that was Shinobi's older one there. Very nice, very nice. That is our Under a Big Sky. If you friend me up on the PlayStation Network there, can let you in. Just let me know in the chat that you're coming through, and we will cycle you in on the next round. How you doing, Sean? How's your endurance going on there? I probably can play one or two more, and then I got to head down to the post office here before the long weekend and pick up some of my gear, get it out of gear jail. Yep, I can probably go. Why don't I go? We'll do maybe one more. Although two more sounds really fun. We've been rocking for 3.5 hours. This is super great. You know, all the best chats come through on Twitch. Twitch is like, I broadcast to like 9 different places all over the world, but like the best chats come back on Twitch because Twitch is the streaming thing. Maybe I should put it on my roadmap to work my Twitch homepage. I haven't used like any of the features or any of the tools on there, but there's a whole like course you can go through with Twitch where you get your own emotes, and I need 4 levels. All right, let's work towards that. Brother. Let's figure it out. Maybe I can go down to I'll go to the post office tomorrow. Let's do it. Let's get you to 400. I love it. Be here for your 400th birthday. That'd be fun. All right. Dude, but Shinobi, growing up in Belgium, I'm very interested in what that's like. I bet what I find and what I bet is that the technology stuff, you know, the technology is kind of the global language in a certain way. And always sharing the tech from the people in your generation, like pretty much bonds you together. All right, we got a lot of customers over here. Nice. Dude, we got some people here with some sweet power-ups. Dude, we are taking this over. Nice job, Sean. Fuck yeah, dude. We are like, this is so fun. We are just Cap and B is aggressive. It's just like grab the one in the middle, grab the first one. I love it. Oh, there we go. Oh, we can see him coming in. I was thinking we had to wait. There's Reach again. What's up, Reach? I'd love to meet that guy. He's always on these servers. Guy or gal, I suppose. Okay, great.
We have successfully initiated the attack.
All right, here we go. 4, 3, 2. All right. Honorless backstabbing.
Secure these new positions.
Shot in the back. Totally honor-free endeavor. All right, let's set up here. I guess let's just rush this thing. Haha. Got him at the same time. Nice. Alright, alright. Okay, here we go, Sean. I'm with ya. Alright. There are people like every freaking where around here. Okay, they got a respawn point back there, clearly. God, they're behind us, aren't they?
We've been joined by Boba Fett.
Dude, we're just killing all of these people. Alright, capping, capping, capping. B, we're capping. Let's do it. Alright, there's another Boba Fett. Nice. We will take the guns. We will take the power. Nice. Shinobi was saying something cool about passion there at the end. That he had, passion gave him life, and life gave him power, and power gave him victory. It's beautiful. It's a nice philosophy. I wonder if that's from the game too, and I just don't know it. Maybe that's Sith. Maybe that's Sith speak. We'll see. That was very cool, though. All right, got another cohort reincarnating over here.
Calrissian is pushing his fatal luck by coming here. Time to end him.
God, that Darth Vader is very brave.
Second assault phase
He's just over there fighting him face to face, just pushing him back up on the ruins. All right, we got it. We capped. We capped. Nice, you guys. Nice.
plan has been updated.
All right.
These positions are to be secured at once.
I'm going to... There's Sean. He's back. Hey, what's up? What do you like, Sean? B or A? Let's see here. You're behind me. I think what we'll do is we'll just go over here for B, because I know this one. I know this B. Looks like Darth Vader has the same idea, which is great. Okay, here we go. Man, I arced that grenade like so far. That was a deep grenade penetration. Are these guys running away? No, they're just running for cover. Okay. They're loving their cover over here. I can do this. I can do this too. Oh, I got someone down here. Ha! They're underground. They saw me coming. They saw me coming down there. All right, Sean, I'm with you. With you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Nice. Okay, we're capping. Contested. Okay, we got someone over here. And that someone is Landau Calrissian, taking the bullets in the front of his face. Oh, who's contesting? Who's contesting? Oh, he's back in the corner. God. Did an AT-AT just attack him? That's what it looked like. It looked like an AT-AT missile barrage. Okay. Okay, here they come. Super fun, super fun. Nice. Getting these guys, thinning them out, thinning them out. Just broke that thing out by hand. Cap, guys, cap. You got it, Sean. Dude, you're the man, Sean. You're the man. Capping. This is exactly what it's all about. What are those other guys doing? What are they doing, dude? If they were over here, we'd be capping faster. Okay, they're from behind us, coming out of the... There you go. Nice. I'm going to pop a grenade. Look at that. Look at that well-placed grenade. I porched that. I porched that grenade. Okay, we got Wookiees on the left. Alright, taking out their officer. Whoa, 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 whoa. Got more on the right. Got more on the right. Oh, they snuck us. They snuck up on us. All right, I'm with you. I'm back here. Did you get hit too? You got hit too. No problem. All right, Darth Vader. We got to go get A, dude. 420. 420 remaining. Come on, Darth Vader. What are we up to? We're getting... Let's go get this. This is like on the other side. Oh, we're on B. Okay, we'll cap with B. Let's cap B. That is just fine. I will cap B with you. Command post contested. Oh, we got... my grenade. I got him a little bit on the backside. Alright, so we could totally do B, but we had A. We pretty much had A. Whatever. Doesn't even matter to me. I'm with you. God, he got us both. He got us both. But I literally just went up a level from being wiped in the face with... Okay, I'm with you on A, Sean. Forget B. Forget B. Dude, it's kind of a mess out here, though. I don't care. Oh! Almost. Almost. Okay, I'm with Darth Vader. Alright, what is this? Luke Skywalker. Bang! Right through the gut. Alright, you dorks. God, this Darth Vader's pulling weight. We're capping on B. Don't waste my time. It's quite aggressive and awesome. DV. Alright. Okay, over to the left. Bumblebee unit. Dying. Oh, it's Reach. What's up, Reach? He sees it coming. He sees it coming. Nice. Okay. We basically did A and B. But whatever. Whatevs. I bet this is gonna be the deal. Gonna follow this TK unit.
This assault will soon be over. One last attack and the day will be ours.
One last attack and the day will be ours. Okay, this is fun. All right, clearly we're going after A. All right, here we go. Breaching the defenses. Gonna get here behind Darth Vader because he's got a great front shield. Okay, Princess Leia. Taking out Princess Leia's shield here. Okay, now let's take out the Princess Leia. Got a couple units I can spare a little time here for some of these units on the side. Got that Chewbacca. Okay, Princess Leia's over here with a great gun. With a great gun, she's over there. All right, with you, Sean. In 6, 5, 4. Oh, you got a nice scope here for these guys. Nice. Got an Ewok over here. Killed him with my hands just for fun. We're capping on A. A's the only one. Okay, nice. Single point of failure for them. Dude, we are owning this. They've given up. They've just given up. They're not. Unless they're coming back in a super wave here. Okay, here's the shock troops coming through. Okay, they're over here on the left. On the right, I should say. Nice. Dude. Okay, here we go. Ewok City. Victory. Sweet victory. Nice. Sean, how's your level ascent looking? I'll hang in here with you. I'll hang in here with you. We can do another one. Let's do it. Here we go. Nice job. Nice job, everybody. The 420 Killer, number 4. That's a fun name. All right, I went from 239 to 242. So I'm 242 Enforcer, up 1 level in Officer class. Death events on that one was 79 death events. Dude, that is awesome. What do you say, brother? One more? Want to go one more together? And then I'm going to run down to the post office, get this taken care of. You know what? Let me just check my time here. Let me see. See if I've got the time. I probably do. Let me see when. Nice. Okay, I'm going to go to. Okay, closes at 6. All right, you know what? I probably missed it for today anyway. Let's see when they're open tomorrow. Nice. I'd have to run out the door right now to do it. Uh, you know what, Sean? I am gonna go for it, brother. I am gonna go for it. I am gonna try to get down to this down to the post office and get this thing going before the night. It was so freaking great to hang out with you, my friend. Let's do it again. Let's do it again soon. And I'll see you at maps.decorio.com. Everyone else, thank you for showing up. Everyone have a fantastic Labor Day weekend, and we love you here at Decorio. Decorio means to create the art of the heart. So everybody have a wonderful time making good creations this weekend.